seen her the most for some reason. Okay, enough talking unless anybody else needs to. But I'll eat after I get this thing in. Do you guys want to get that narration deal out of the way first? Just get it over with.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm gonna be talking at you for a little bit then. As I'm about to super clap a character.
What a nice day on the open sea.
As I was making it, dude,
Could
it's
ever
pretty
go
savage.
wrong.
It's the
What
most
could
I've
ever
ever.
go wrong?
It's the most I've ever targeted a character by far. It's fucking cooked. Bree is. I'm a little bit nicer too. Okay. Then we'll get some.
Come get some. 2 not ones in a row, for fuck's sake.
Get them out of the way now.
Trying to.
You're ready to scream when I roll a 69. Close enough.
I don't really remember what this song sounds like, but it's in my horror playlist in Ocean, so it's got to be something. Oh, this is for underwater scary times. Same shit. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, cupcake.
Okay. So you know what? Actually, for one thing, as a reminder, let me put Zaroom on this map so we don't forget about our bounty.
Yeah, please keep him alive.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not. It's this is incredibly scripted, where you're watching just terrible things happen, and you can
Okay.
interact if you want, but don't do it. Just let it happen. just let it get over.
I
with.
save Marin.
You could try, but then it's like, Bram, bro, you got to fight
No,
a CR-23 monster.
Fire the ballista. We'll stop it.
Fire!
It was on Narissa Island there, this Emerald Eye crew. And I just had him down here, and you guys got him shackled up, and then maybe your first job is to have Roma watch over him or whatever.
She won't.
Don't betray us.
That's a loyalty test right there.
That's true, it could be a low, that'd be funny. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking let him go.
They fell for it.
That's an elaborate plan. They were fucking Nico Avocado thinking ahead. Alec will get that reference. I don't think anyone else will. One step ahead.
I do.
The one yeah. Okay, good job. You're cultured. Everyone should know. Logan, you a Nico Avocado fan? I know you're muted, but this is important. If you answer correctly, there's no D&D today.
Wait, what? That's too much
Are
pressure.
you a Nico Avocado fan? Is that his
Nikado
name?
Avocado.
Yeah, you a Nicholas fan?
Are you a Nicolas Cage fan?
I am a
No.
Nicolas Cage fan, yes.
Mr. Cage wishes he could be the Kato.
But I think I know who you're talking about. Isn't that the guy who's like extremely fat and the internet makes fun of him?
Oh, that's what you know him for. Nice. He has an OnlyFans. He's just showing off his body. You don't need to just use those terms on him.
I saw his husband plow him, and it's bizarre.
You probably had to pay for it, right?
No, it was on Twitter. People pirate
you can
porn
see
on
it,
Twitter
right?
all the time.
Nico Avocado porn on Twitter.
Yeah, I think he makes a lot of money. I think he's kind of a porn star a little bit, isn't he? Because he's probably a fetish.
He has
He
OnlyFans,
lost a lot of weight,
yeah.
so.
Well, was that true? He did lose? It's not like there's no like tricks and traps. I don't know how he could fake it.
He pre-recorded like 6 months ahead, I think, and then just made a reveal when he ran out of footage. Said he got skinny.
And then I never hear anything after. I feel like he blew up for like a weekend.
I still
And
see
it was
like
quiet.
clips of him being skinny, so I think he's still skinny.
Oh yeah, nice funny. Okay, and
Imagine he,
Logan,
went
there was
back
no
on
correct
this thing
answer.
And, like,
I don't
became
care
skinny,
about Nico.
went from skinny to fatty.
Michigan.
The correct answer is admitting you murdered him.
The correct answer is you don't like
He could be funny
avocados.
sometimes. He could be funny for being a lolcow.
Yeah.
He's just a thing. He's an art piece to throw tomatoes at, and you laugh when you do it. And then he like starts screaming as he eats his like
That gift is
millions
so
of
fast.
Takis. It is blue Takis, and he just starts crying in the air. Then he goes to Walmart half naked and rides his little scooter, and he starts crying when he sees the lettuce. Like
And his
that's.
husband like verbally abuses him on camera.
I think you know more than I do, AJ. You don't.
He might be a bit too
Yeah.
AJ's done his research.
We'll get this. So, you guys are sailing. back from Narissa Island, and you're a handful of days away. There's probably a couple minor things that happen, but just nothing of worth note. We're heading to Copper Cove. Um, as the gutter sails through the sapphire waves of Bloodway Bay, the crisp, warm winds billow through the air. The mood is triumphant. The pirate crew of freemen laugh and sing, chest heavy with plunder, a mission successful in obtaining Calypso's item, and the wanted pirate's room bound in chains below deck. Copper Cove is just on the horizon, a promise of gold, drink, and a well-earned rest. But then your DM fucks you. But then look at this map. This map is cool. A chain, a crack of lightning as the world shatters. The necklace around Marin's neck, a gift from Calypso that has protected her for many weeks now, shatters in the dust. She gasps, collapsing towards it, and then drops to her knees in pain as she grasps the black spot on her hand. Let's see. Oh, there it is. That begins to grow on her hand. The wind dies as the sea goes still and thick as oil, and then you see it. Tentacles that rise from the deep. And check out this map.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nar.
The tentacles rise as then the deep one rises with them. And you all get to see this art for the first time.
Ooh.
For the first time.
Like that guy.
Ooh.
I like that art. It's creepy. The deep one rises. Its slick abyssal body twists towards the heavens as tentacles coil around the ship. A voice, not sound, but more like pressure upon you that rattles the skulls of our crew. As you all hear, debt is due. First, the marked. It's actually kind of funny I said marked, but that's fine. As before she can move, a tentacle lurches out, grasping Marin, yanking her into the sky. She begins to scream, writhing in pain. She begins to try to quickly cast one of her spells, but it's too late. The Deep One speaks once more. You defied the deep, broke my hold upon the stone of giants. You will suffer. And in a quick grasp, and actually just thought about something, you guys can get some meta knowledge. Everyone roll a martial check.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't think you guys are
No.
pursuing this. Good. It's okay. I wanted, but I might be able to show
What
you.
the fuck is that thing?
No, it's okay. Don't feel that. It's
Partial.
We'll see if anyone just happens. to roll
Squidward.
No,
really
not even
good.
close.
It's not terrible. It's
I mean,
just like this. Dale, this is really helpful. That tentacle crush. That was a lot of damage.
Yes, it was.
That's what your 12 kid.
Ouch.
It's
Ow.
but seeing it in action, you perhaps could research more at Copper Cove. But from this quick moment, you guys don't perceive anything right away. +3 is good at martial checks, though. It must be the wisdom.
Yeah. With them.
Okay. So as it says that she had defied the deep and broke its hold upon the stone of giant, the kraken crushes her. A wet, sickening crunch that echoes across the ship. It then swallows her beneath a swarm of tendrils, and only silence remains. Captain Gut shouts out in fury. Quentin rushes to the railing, scimitars raised. Navi shakily readies her crossbow, facing a monster her father spoke nightmares of. Bria stares horrified. But then, something begins to burn inside of her You know what? I'll give her some because she does do something cool here. I'll give her. She can have the, the winning music. First, there's an HBO Max ad. I did put uBlock Origin in again. I wonder if it doesn't. We'll see. I'll check that out later. There we go. She gets the victory. So. So as the Kraken calls out again, the rest shall follow. Tortuga shall fall. The heart shall be mine. As a tentacle lashes towards Bria, the magma heart in her chest begins to pulse, blazing. Bria weakly. You want it? Then choke on fire. Kahili, grant me your chaos. As Bria raises the Tortuga hand cannon that's grafted to her arm towards the sky, and the sky answers. A bolt of divine lightning crashes from above, channeling the fury of Kahili as it mixes with the fires of Orthos as it forms within the cannon. The cannon begins to charge with molten flame. She screams, not in fear, but in holy rage. Kahili, Orthos, guide my hand. Incendio rushes towards her. Bria, no, you can't withstand it. She gives him a smile as she let loose the flames. As the ship is surrounded in a protective aura. A shockwave of fire and divine energy explodes from the ship. The tentacles recoil. The kraken shrieks, true pain for the first time. The waves boil. The cannon falls off her arm, greatly damaged, and Bria collapses. Incendio catches her as a blazing aura surrounds her body as the magma heart burns white hot, and this aura spreads around the ship. As this happens, something from beneath the waves begins to rise up as something ancient answers her call.
Hey.
The sea roars and the dragon turtle Orthos emerges, a mountain of shell and wrath, flames rolling from its eyes. Orthos calls towards the kraken. You go no farther, creature of the deep. As the two titans clash, an ancient force of sea and fire, abyssal chaos as each strike is a tidal wave that threatens to overturn the ship if not for the protective aura. Each roar shakes the clouds. Eventually, from a combination of Orthos and from the blasts from the cannon, the Kraken retreats wounded. As the Kraken begins to sink within the water, the deep rises. They will be mine. As its tentacles recede back, and there is a calmness over the sea. Once again, this might look kind of funny. Hey, buddy. Yes, he be.
Hey guys.
What are those, you old bastard?
It doesn't look that bad. Orthos, scarred but proud, hovers behind the ship. He looks down to you all. Bria must come with me. The heart is not safe here. Only at Tortuga can it be protected. Her flame is not yet gone, but she will not survive another blow. He he looks to the stunned crew as Incendio kind of helps get Bria and then get her on Orthos. The rest of you probably assist as well. Um, Orthos looks to Incendio. Sail swift, Incendio. Stay with them. You are their fire now. Incendio bows as Bria now rests on the shell of the massive creature. And unless there's anything in particular you guys would like to ask of the dragon turtle, the crew watches as Orthos swims away, Bria nestled in flame upon his back towards the horizon, as for a moment all was almost lost to the Kraken. But thankfully, you were saved. However, most likely you won't be able to have such a thing happen again. Next time, you'll have to save yourselves. So, that is the end of my narration. If you have anything to comment on, act out, or whatever, feel free. Um, but we all knew that was the beginning.
Roughly prone to having two giant sea monsters fighting right beside our ship.
I know.
God, it just took Marin before we could react.
I tried to help, but it wasn't enough.
Not even a reaction.
Sorry, I rolled a 1 in the initiative. I couldn't
Okay.
move.
So we can for sure meme about it. If we don't have any meaningful things to do with it, would you guys? Is there anything particular you do? Would you like to continue sailing to Copper Cove?
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay. If you guys, you can continue your memeing when we get to.
That was Gut's actual reaction. It wasn't me.
No, you're fine. Memeing. I didn't say it until Dalen said it.
Oh,
Dalen,
okay.
Dalen said I got a nat 1 in the initiative. That's when I'm like, okay, if this is what the RP is, we can keep moving. We're just gonna be memeing. Okay, because technically in character that would be fucking crazy, but it doesn't. Meta knowledge.
She was busy driving the ship.
That's why you're just too far.
Throwing us into a bloody Kraken.
See, there's
I
RP I want.
mean-
See, that's meaningful. Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
Dalen's
is it
fault.
really my fault? Is
No,
it?
but I'm upset.
Well, don't worry, we have gold we can sell.
That's true.
Think of all the fine jewels and stuff we'll get.
Marin knew what kind of job she was getting into, but it's still brutal when it happens.
As you guys sail, one small thing that probably happened just before. Well, we'll just do them group all at one time. So, unless there's anything while you guys sail you want to do, feel free. But you can arrive back to Copper Cove, home of the Freeman. Which you guys haven't been here for a little bit of time now. You've been off voyaging for a little while.
Wow.
As you return to Copper Cove, much smaller now. There is okay, we're going to be doing roughly about a week of downtime esque. One of the main things for like where we can really get some like good RP in, and like we talk about this and stuff, is whenever you guys decide to go to the Weaver's Rest, that hot spring, we'll do that after your downtime stuff. But at this point, it's kind of open to you guys, or I can just start listing the various things. I can, if you guys have anything you want to lurch towards first, I can start listing stuff. Well, what are you guys feeling?
Calypso first.
I got all sorts of stuff. I can even like.
Yeah, I'm down to get rid of this stupid weird box. Let's get it flipped out.
So, okay, then we'll get Calypso's thing done.
Better be
first. Go ahead.
fucking worth it.
Well, your reward was the item that just broke.
Yeah. So it was worth it.
He got doxxed. And
Oh, well.
the item got broken.
Well,
He got
Okay.
doxxed so fucking hard. When the culprits are gone, I can't even yell at them anymore.
yeah.
Well, yeah, they're dead. We'll just go to Tortuga Island. She's at Tortuga.
If I get killed by a big fucking kraken, I know who I'm gonna go yell at first.
It's like farting and then leaving. the
Nice.
room.
That's it. So it's never Bria's fault, no matter what. Anything that happens is on Bria. She fucking brought the Kraken. Okie dokie. I'll say this: them two gone, your ship is a lot safer now, as those two had targets on their back because of stuff that happened in the story. So you guys lose your black spot and you lose the heart that the Kraken wanted. So your ship is weirdly safer now.
I feel a weird pressure off my chest as we sail.
Like very much like you guys were big and targeted because originally the heart was never supposed to leave that island, and just the way it worked out.
It's probably
Okay.
the lack of sodium from her cooking.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
No more heartburn.
Yeah, I'm so hungry.
Okay, so we head to the Curse of the Siren, Calypso's shop. This is a little art piece, what it looks like. Then here's the actual map. Mark might even be on this map. No, that's me.
No.
And as you guys head on in, one question: do you care to hide that you opened it? You were never given any specific rules. You weren't allowed to open it and look at it. But do you
She's
guys
lucky we're
care?
giving it to her. He's gonna walk over and just chuck it on the counter.
Okay, but that's fine. She'll say what you got. So I just need the case in case you
No,
guys
he's
care
not
about,
hiding
like,
it now.
or relocking it, I guess is my question. Yeah. Okay. So as you head on in, because she kind of knows what happened to Mary a little bit. Well, now look who came a walking in out the mile of death in myself. I felt the scream, child. Felt the Baron's amulet snap like driftwood. I thought that was the end of you all, but here you be.
Yeah, well, we do a big old turtle.
A big old turtle. Well, alive, bruised, but not broken. So, is it true? Did Marin's light go out?
Yeah, it was rather quick. She got grabbed, killed, and then dragged to the bottom of the ocean.
Poor thing. Brave girl. Foolish girl, but brave. And you see she waves her hand and kind of eerily like moves past the death very quickly. But the seed always takes her due. Now, come. So, you have found it, and that's when you probably plop it right on in front of her, like, oh! And she gets very happily excited quickly. As she so my little storm chasers brought it back. Oh, and it looks as if you've already opened that box, didn't you?
Oh yeah, we broke that seal real fast.
I don't blame the curiosity of pirates, but you kept your word and brought it back, and it truly is. And she's gonna lift it up. It truly is the Leviathan's eye. I guess I could show its art again.
Yeah, we had
Actually, I think
we
it's
had a
fun
few
to show.
chats.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, Bria told one of my crewmates told it the name, my name, their name, the name of the ship we were on.
Oh. Which the one was it talking to? Was it? It wasn't the Mist Leviathan, was it?
It was the White Death, I think.
Oh, you are fine. He is imprisoned.
Yeah, I think it worked out. At least the White Death told me to come find it. I don't know if maybe it was a different one whenever we were speaking.
Oh,
about it
yes,
earlier.
the White Terror has been trying to be freed for many years, yet he still remains in that old prison.
Yeah, it offered me to bring it to him.
She keeps it close. She doesn't want you to do that.
I don't want to bring it. I'm not gonna go seek that out. You know what I just went through?
He's like, okay. Okay.
We is a bit, when he says we, he means, everyone except, me. And this one.
Yeah, I looked out.
Were you each able to learn what this item truly is?
No.
If it's not in our possession, I don't really care. Take it,
Well,
keep it.
That is fine. I do not need to bore you with the history, but this is quite something special.
It has some kind of connection to Leviathans. I know that much.
Ah, then you are a smart kobold. This be no bauble, no cursed trinket. This be something old, something divine even, sacred to the firstborn of Kahili herself. There be no more of these, each eye tied to one of the great Leviathans, Kahili's children who guard each sea, since she left her in the great reckoning. They used to speak, to call each other from the far end of the world with these eyes, to meet when the tide demanded it.
Interesting. Are these Leviathans good, bad? What are they really?
They are simply beings. Would a volcano be considered good or evil? It erupts and hurts people, but yet this is what it does.
I guess if it was burning my shit, I consider it evil.
And
But
I'm sure
don't
many of them
volcanoes make
someday.
islands as well when they explode.
They are simply beings that protect this earth. But it is not since the time of the Seven, not since the gods bled in the oceans that they met. But I believe this eye is even more to it, I feel it. Could unlock doors beneath the sea. Might even let you be able to call upon the deep yourself, but not sure yet. Need time, need salt, need chain. Maybe a crab or two. But you done good, little pirates. You brought back something meant to be lost that deserves thanks. And she had like begrudgingly, and well, since my protection seemed to not do much protecting. From now,
I was gonna say something.
from now on, since you brought this back, Mine a discount. Not much, I still got to eat, but if you need bone, salt, shadows, souls, I'll charge only slightly unfairly.
I'm sure Quentin will love that.
Okay. So, you guys do get a minor discount from her if you shop from her. Okay. So, she listed off a bunch of weird stuff in her accent. Does anyone care about the history of some of the stuff she talked about, making checks or whatever? It's okay if not. It's up to your character.
I'll do a little history. I'm a little smart.
History or
Right.
religion.
I'll do history too.
Oh, would I have
Probably
advantage on this?
nothing.
Why?
Fey Fiend or Undead? Probably not.
No.
50.
They are not Fey, Fiends, or Undead. Cool. Okay. What she kind of talked about, apparently, the Leviathans are creatures who are the first, it's said, the first being created by Kahili, her first children. And when she, like all the other gods, left this mortal plane after the reckoning, when shit went bad, each Leviathan was granted dominion over the various oceans of Verum, and each one rules and protects these oceans. It seems each of these Leviathans have these things called Leviathan's eyes that allow them to contact each other. You remember Quentin, by accident, you were able to contact the not you, but the crew was able to contact the White Terror. Apparently, these items also allow them to meet with each other, but that hasn't happened to the Days of the Seven, which is super ancient. We do know that's ancient stuff. So 15 is good roll. The +5. You have any? But that's kind of like it seems that's probably the main stuff. Do you have any other questions related to that, any of that, or whatever?
I don't know.
I remember that
Cool.
token from when we did the Banlin game.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you guys just never knew. At least I don't think your characters ever figured out what it was. But you guys, okay, what your characters knew is you remember you were able to summon the Eternal One with this.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, this is the Eternal One's specific eye, and each Leviathan has one. And it got stolen from his shrine. What you guys learned from the Woad weird guy, the priesty guy. So, feel free to ask her anything or questions or whatever. Do you guys want to go over shopping with her now, or do you want to go and do some other stuff?
Stop.
Yeah, what do you want?
It's right here. Might as well.
I mean, yeah, is she gonna take like our generic loot, or would we sell it to somebody else?
Depends what it is.
We'll probably sell all of our ship market, I'm assuming.
It just depends what it is.
I don't
Market
think I
stuff's
have
easy
anything
generally.
so
Yeah,
long.
for her, like if you be like, "Hey, here's an iron ingot," she's like, "Okay, I guess." It's like, I don't know. Like, maybe it's money. If I guess I want it. So, okay. So, I kind of heard it. Did I hear it? Yes? You guys, do I go over her? You can do other stuff too. You want me to go over her inventory, bookkeeping stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to go over? How about this? Here's what I do. I'm gonna post this. You let me know what stands out to you, so I don't just list off everything. You know what? There's more. I'll be right. So look at that little thing, AJ, and I'll be back in just a second. Let me know which one stands out to you.
Oh, these are affordable too. We actually have money.
Oh, ability score is only 5,000.
Yeah, plus only 5,000. Yeah, I give you plus 1,000.
Oh, he said 6 before.
That's true. Eldritch Claw, I think, is like a punching one if you like doing an arm. Masquerade, I wonder if that's like Disguise Silver or something. That could be cool.
That's this guy, so because Shadow Dagger had that.
Such a dagger.
Shadow
Yeah.
Dagger.
Abyssal-
Bloodhound. That has the word blood in it. I'll go with that.
Bloodhound. Eye of All-Seeing.
Bloodhound.
Inside Advantage. That could be good and happy.
Which one is it?
I have. Oh my god, what was I looking at? All-Seeing Eye.
I'm saying it's an insight advantage.
God, God.
Brain was not working though.
Actually, it'd probably be better for when we get our next guy.
Mhm. That's true as
Because
well.
I do have decent wisdom, but Logan's going to be putting more into it than I do.
I'd probably
I'm going to
want-
probably be I'm probably going to be stagnant now with my wisdom. I already have like what I really need from it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to start putting stuff in the deck so I can start being better in combat.
I don't think I want any of
Oil
these right
and
now.
grass.
Maybe it's one of the. I'm curious what the barrier tattoo is. Not that we can afford it.
Barrier?
6,000.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. It's probably like shield or maybe AC boost or something.
Maybe it's the cast a shield
Permanent.
spell. AC boost sounds more likely than the
Boost.
price.
Permanent
Barrier
AC boost sounds more like
tattoo.
or some kind of defense like thing that's not.
AC based on rarity. It says.
Oh, so it can go higher than +1. 6,000 is probably the base cost.
These tattoos are a nice way to get your AC buff while it allows them to work around certain restrictions. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, if there's no requirements,
Yeah,
then
You
more
yeah,
cannot
dad
have that at the
questions.
same time as
Okay.
unarmed, unarmored defense and other stuff.
What's your do you have questions for me? I know curse marks was kind of vague.
Bloodhound. Is what
Okay.
I figured out.
I think
Goes
we've talked about some
blood.
of these before.
We definitely have. It was I think when we first met Calypso. Because I know
One
what a
second.
couple of these were.
The Bloodhound tattoo. This tattoo, unique mark alongside is usually a tiny arrow. As a bonus action, you cause the tattoo to jump to a creature you can see within 90 feet. They gotta make a dex save. Let me see for ease. Yada yada. I think this is the tracking one. Basically, what it does is it allows you to make a bonus action to attempt to put the tattoo on somebody, and then it lets you track them. You do that
Sort
once
of
a
like
day.
a hunter's mark.
Very much so.
Oh, that sounds like a nappy
And
one.
and so yeah, it's yeah. And then it returns to you when it's done, and they're marked like that for an hour, and then that's why it's an arrow, and the arrow on wherever your tattoo is points to where the next arrow is on them, and so it's always pointing to them. And yeah, so it basically just lets you track somebody.
What's Abyssal Whip?
1 second. The tattoo is a snaking tendrils. As a bonus action, you conjure it. Each of your melee attacks can reach a target up to 15 feet away from you, so it
Oh,
gives
that's
you an
fun.
extended reach. It's a 1-a-day thing as a bonus action,
Okay, one thing. Probably
and it lasts for a minute. It lasts for
Yep.
a minute, and so it looks like it gives you a 15-foot reach.
That's a
And
fun
it does
idea.
extend from your own weapon, so it's not like you have to use the tendrils. It'd be like your vicious rapier is a 15-foot weapon now.
It just gets long as fuck.
I think what it is, imagine there's like, if you guys can roleplay this and flavor however you want, but there's tendrils on it, and the tendrils I think like
lashes out,
extend
yeah.
onto the whips. I think that's kind of
Think
However you want to.
of like Mirak
like,
sword from Skyrim.
Yeah, that's exactly
Yeah.
what I was going to say.
flavor it however you guys want to flavor it. So, do you have more? Ability score 1s, you can only get 1, so that's important. They make sure whenever you get one of those, you really are sure
okay.
you want it. It's not like you can just get like, I want dex, strength, and God, no, you get 1.
It's not like Fallout with the implants.
No, get capped at 1.
I kind of just want to. I want to say for the con one still. I think.
It's fair. It's some same money.
Barrier tattoos are resistance tattoos. Like
Oh,
fire
okay.
resistance.
That's cool.
That's what barrier tattoo is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a AC.
No, so you could choose for 6,000 gold, you become resistant to lightning, for example.
I do remember that now.
Gotcha.
That's what a barrier tattoo is. Very expensive, but very good if you get the correct one. Like, if you know you're about to go fight a red dragon, that's dirty to get fire resist before that.
That'd be a good one.
But but you could also, I could see that wasting on a 6,000 gold if you don't. You just want to be really, really sure about that one you
Yeah,
choose.
just never see fire.
Okay. Any of the other ones on there you have curious about? You can always come back and look at stuff later. There's all sorts of shit. We're gonna be doing this for a while tonight, probably.
I think I'm good here for now.
For now.
I definitely will want to come back eventually.
That
but right
had
now,
one
I think I
question
want
for
other
her.
stuff more.
Come back.
And you can buy stuff from her too, and probably based on her discount. If whenever you buy one, you can do a persuasion depending how you good. We'll make some deals, or if you buy multiple things. Do you want me to go over the curse marks? I don't know if you guys want those. Like, they're good and bad.
Cursed.
Like, do you want me
It's
to
curse.
do I need to go over them?
I think
Are
you
you
told about them
curious?
earlier. before
We
the
have
campaign.
at the very beginning of
There's
the
one
game.
with like the Burning Man and like a couple.
Okay,
other
so like
ones, I
the
think.
Burning Man curse. So this mark makes you vulnerable to fire damage, and you can never gain resistance or immunity to fire. However, it also boosts your fire damage spells. So if you were a firecaster, you guys met. If you guys remember, there was a guy with the burning tattoo, and he had back at the tavern a long time ago. And Mark here was talking to him a bit. That guy had a burning man curse. So any type of fire damage, you get like an extra dice, I think. So if you do like, okay, so if you were a wizard who casted a fireball, with a burning man curse, it is a third level fireball is a 96 instead of an 86.
Extra damage.
But vulnerable to fire
Yeah,
damage is pretty nasty.
Yeah. He actually had a question for her about something else.
Watch out.
He was gonna ask if she could remove his eye and put in the emerald eye they found. It seemed like she'd be the one who could do that.
Yeah, she could do it. I mean, she's gonna fucking cut it out probably.
Yeah.
I thought you would want to fuck around and RP that on the ship, but I thought you guys would do. She can do it very cleanly. How about this? You can do this the smart way or the dumb way.
What's the dumb way?
You guys
Always
on the
the
ship
worst,
fucking around.
It's me.
It's like
I'm
yeah,
dumb.
like,
She's smart.
it's like
No.
Quentin just do it, and he's using a scimitar to like cut it out. And, like that's the.
He's gonna
that's
have
what
her
you
do
guys-
it. He's a little more.
Okay. She surgically does it for sure. She happily does it. Like it's not like there's no payment or nothing. She's like she's happy. She's like she maybe likes doing it a little too much.
Yeah, you can keep the eye.
Okay, that's the payment. That's probably what she would have asked. Yeah, is she'll toss that in, and so you see your eyes is gonna be in one of these vials or whatever is sitting there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just floating. And you are able. She cuts out your eye because it's long rest. You don't got to deal with it. You probably would take like a level of exhaustion or something or whatever, but don't worry about it because we're resting this over a week. And you were able to attune to the emerald eye. If you ever, it is a cursed item. If you ever try to remove it, we'll have some talks.
Yeah, he's probably just sticking with that for the whole game.
I recommend that. You for sure can. But there's consequence if you remove it, and she would explain that to you. And part of it isn't it's not exactly sure what the exact consequence would be, but it'd be detrimental. Like okay, one thing it could like remove your eyesight, like you could go blind and stuff. So that's one. She knows about that one.
That would be very fun.
Because the good
No, it
luck
would suck.
stone gets hooked up to your optical nerve, and then
And-
like it just screws it
And
up.
we probably have to go on a quest to go and like fix Gut's eyes.
But I think you look terribly dashing with it, so keep it.
Eye.
new art.
Yeah, I need a
Just
emerald
make
eye art.
Well, you could just make the orange eye green.
True, I could just look
That'd
and
be the
fix
easy
it
way to
later.
do it. Thanks, Logan.
Make it his right eye, so there's less work.
Yeah, it's color
Yeah, the-
green.
yeah.
Just have that
Over
tiny
fast.
little bit of the right eye be a little
Yeah.
green.
That'd be the easiest one. If you want to
Yeah.
go really hardcore, you can make something cool with the thing. But okay, so I think you guys were heading out of there. So let's go. Where put? You know what? If you guys have another idea, feel free. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's turn it into a room.
Oh yeah, we just have Zaroom with us that whole time.
We brought him
You got
to Calypso.
We brought him in there
Don't
to
move.
watch Gut get his eye ripped out. He's like, "This
Hey.
could have been you."
Hey, Drew, how you liking my eye?
He's probably quiet, dude. He's probably fucking humiliated. I don't think he says anything, dude. I think the cocky guy that was being arrogant, talking all that shit constantly, like trying to give you the slip with his banana sword. I think he's painfully quiet.
You guys will match now.
Hey, look, man, you almost fucking killed me, alright? That's nothing to shake a stick at.
No, we
Good
don't
job,
match. He's missing his eye.
I'm trying to cheer him up. He's awfully gloomy.
You're sending me to my death. You what would be the word for it? I was gonna say cuck. That's not the right word. It's like you.
Cool.
I mean, we would have
You,
slit your throat in person, but you're worth more alive.
That's what you should have done. Now you've left me to be in prison at the whim of that damn king. You can all go and suck him off more, you bunch of. He's gonna start mumbling under his breath.
Alright, oh, never mind. Fuck you.
He's salty. He's very.
Hey, it's
Salty
it's my
dog.
favorite portmaster.
It's Captain Gut of the Gutters of the Gutter ship.
Aye.
What bringing?
Do you see how easy that is to remember?
Is that the room?
Aye.
I don't know how the fuck you all keep succeeding. It's bothering me.
If it makes you happy, we failed big time. One of us got killed by a kraken.
That does bring me peace. Let's check him.
Push him forward.
He's missing his emerald eye. I can't pay.
And he's like, "Hey, Mr. Everett, I don't see his distinguishing ass." It's like, it's like, okay.
Wink,
And
wink.
then the old man will again in a huff, and then he always rewards you guys. Old grumpy man in chaos. As a reminder, he gets annoyed because you guys just kind of bring the chaos to his dock, and he's just an old ass. He got upset when the dragon turtle showed up.
You bring one dragon turtle and suddenly that's what you're all about.
You know, you all have upset some of the freemen with your close connection to the king. He should do better to not show such blatant favoritism.
I mean, he's threatened us plenty.
Do you know what he's going to do to Zaroom after he gave you all hugs?
No, I don't. Not really.
He says it very, very calmly, quietly, right in front of Zaroom. He is going to tie Zaroom with ropes and then begin to keel haul him across the boat as he is scraped to death by the barnacles beneath his own vessel. And the king will laugh and laugh and laugh and then pray because that makes it okay.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty normal to me.
Oh, you didn't tell me
Sounds like
that.
that.
I almost feel bad for him now.
Well, that's what you get for stealing from the king, moron. Here's your gold. I need to escort him to the brig.
In all fairness to who, it is on you. I'm just saying, it is on you.
Was it 500 gold?
Yes, you guys, because you guys brought him back alive.
Nice.
So
That goes in the
500
booty.
gold for Zaroom.
41,
Okay.
75.
And then you know what? Actually, I guess you all get more done than some of these other slackers. Do you have interest in the captain of the Sturge as well?
Is that
Thank
another
you.
bounty?
Yes.
I mean, we could swing around and grab him.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll just fucking just do it without any effort. Just go and fucking find him. Okay,
Every
so
once
what
in a while,
this
we need to
means,
go out and get the milk. You know?
as you've proven
Grab him on the
yourself,
way.
you've proven yourself. You guys do get. He has a rough idea where another of the bounties is is uh is hiding at. So you guys, we don't got to get too much into it now, but in the future, Lascalar, Captain of the Sturge. You guys know the rough coordinates to where this guy is. If you want to ask around Copper Cove, you get more details. But I forget what this guy's gonna be. What is it? Let me find this guy's name real quick. I don't remember.
Who'd he piss off to get on our bad side?
Oh, what did the captain stir? I forget. I actually forget what he did.
He's not the rat that's throwing like acid on people, right?
No, that is that is. I think that's Gorak the Tormentor.
We sailed past some of his handiwork.
Gorak was upset when he was looked over from the last position of Pirate Lord.
He's a fucking
So-
asshole.
There is a fine bounty for him, but I don't. Well, yeah, go for Gorak.
Get him.
Yeah, go. He's
It'd be a funny prank when we acid-proof our ship.
that would be smart. I won't lie to you. That Gorak is known that any freeman ship he sees, he launches his projectiles of explosive acid cannons. And that is a fat bounty. I think Gorak's like a 15k one, like very.
Oh
expensive.
yeah, holy fuck.
Holy
He's out of
shit.
our league right now.
Yes, it is. I'm trying to like, yeah, you guys, don't. You'll die.
Okay. Lascalar
like-
first.
He's gonna be a pirate lord, so he's dangerous.
Yeah, like he has a warship, a really good. Imagine like Ramber from old. Yeah, he's not everyone will get that, but like this is like a big time pirate. Like even Zaroom was pretty skilled. Imagine like double Zaroom. Gorak's intense. He could have been like pirate lords are they're not easy.
Okay.
And just him having a warship, our ship can't do it. You guys could outrun him easily. That'd be a good thing. If you run into him, you could easily outrun him. Warships are very slow. But imagine it'd just be like 6 cannons going off, and it's just like let's just run away. But the acid resistance is very good. But I think he's like 15k. Along with I guess when that came up, since you're in this area, there's another lady that's 15k. And she's specifically wanted badly by Relta, the Pirate King, he really hates this lady. You guys probably saw this a long time ago. She's another 15k one, and this is the Pirate King himself paying for her. She must have done something to him. And that's Arfine of the, I forget what their ship's called, but yeah. Apparently she stole something from the king, but we could dive into that if we want to figure out what she stole. But there's another one. But in the meantime, the last Galar of the Sturge, that'd be another one like Zaroom, 500 GP if you get him. Okay, so add your 500 gold in. Zaroom's gonna get
loot.
Zaroom's gonna get fucking killed as the king drinks his rum and cheers. Fucking savage.
His civilization get used to.
I mean, he broke. I mean, we have very specific rules, and he broke them. So.
Yeah, let's just not break rules.
I think Zaroom didn't pay his he didn't pay his
Taxes?
his
tithe.
Basically, yeah, I forget what it's called, but you guys are in the grace period right now, but yeah,
tribute, right?
Tribute, good, yeah, that's exactly what it is. He didn't pay his tribute, and then I think he ran away, and I forget the other thing he did, but yeah, so he gets fucking killed, and that's why in Roma was it tributes slightly based on what you find. It's based slightly on your relationship with the king. It's very subjective.
Maybe Zaroom's coat would be good.
That's worth a lot of money, yeah. But you guys are in a grace period right now. You guys are fine. You guys, they happen when the pirate lords meet up, and if you guys remember, so you guys got your ship right after the tribute happened. Lucky. So you're very much in the you're in the grace period right now, so you're fine. You can always pay it ahead of time, but you're doing fine. And with your relationship to the Pirate King, most likely he you guys. I guess that's what you guys learn to care. Apparently, he has been a little bit nicer than other people. He's a little intense to some people, but. Like, you guys saw he talked to Herrick, his fucking most loyal advisor. He just shits on him. But Herrick just fucking deserves it. Fucking stupid.
Yeah, maybe he should just be a better advisor.
He's actually a very good one.
He should be his niece.
Okay. So we did that. Let me go. Feel free to jump out if you guys have anything you wish to do. There is... While you're here, do you want to go over the ship upgrades?
Probably a good idea.
This is the harbor master.
Do we need to sell our stuff so we have the gold to buy them, or would we be able to just be like, we'll come back and buy this later?
We got quite a bit on hand right now.
We're probably good, some shit. We're good then. I just want to make sure.
Then I can go over. I want to find his name. I think I gave him a silly name.
Wait, your name isn't the? Thought you were the harbor master.
Just what you call me. You never asked for my name.
His first name is the harbor.
Oh, you don't fucking like us. Why would I want to know your real first name?
That's why I never told you it. And you remember, I think when you saw him in the brothel too, and he got annoyed in there.
Oh yeah. Did I steal Zetler?
That's what it is. That he's Colt Ramsey.
Colt Ramsey.
Yeah, it's Colt. I do
that. Harbor Master Colt.
No fair, you got meta knowledge, you dick.
Gold
I knew it.
Man. Okay, so for the harbor, there's so much stuff, it's a little overwhelming. So I think I'm just going to start just kind of naming some stuff and let me know what catches your eye. He has a magical item called a Seafarer's Map Table. Should I stop and let you know what that does?
Yeah, alright.
Okay,
yeah.
So that's why I said that one first. Let me go to it. You know what, let me Google it. It'll be easier.
Sounds up your alley, darling.
This one is 500 gold.
Taste.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good, pass.
And here's what it does. But actually, I haven't looked at this item in a long time. For all I know, it might be broken. We'll find out together.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
so
cool.
it bounds to a ship. So it becomes basically a tune to the ship itself, kind of like your guys' crystal ball. It shows a surrounding area of around your ship. So imagine you have like an aerial view around your ship, so it's like a constantly updating map a little bit.
That's cool.
Like imagine it's very cool. It depicts landscapes, settlements, other ships. You can speak a command word and you can like label stuff on the maps and be like that island there's Narissa Island, and we'll label it on your map. Okay, that's the main thing it does. The other stuff more flavor text and such, but that's what it gives you proximity mapping. 500 gold pieces.
That sounds like a worthwhile investment.
That's really cool. It actually is like all of my all my stuff I do on my
I
own,
really-
but like
I really like
Cinematica.
this item.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
we can replace Navi
debatable.
with that.
you literally
come-
get
you come
GPS
work for me.
tracking.
It's very good, very cool. It's up to you guys if you think it's worth 500 gold pieces or if you think you should use money for other things.
I think we need mostly like a cannon, and that would be a good addition too.
So then with that, we can get into, so a cannon.
So that was called Seafarer. I'm just gonna make notes of
Seafarer's
things we
map
don't-
table, and it says it there in the writing, Dalen, on the top of the art. Cannons cost 5k, and they do 8d10 damage. It's a big boy cannon. This is the cannon stats. You right now, you guys have a ballista. There is also an Arcanist shield. Do I need to stop and explain what that is?
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay. You guys will want this also.
Cannon
I'm trying
costs
to give you
5k
something.
though. I don't get for that right now.
Cannons are very expensive, but it's very strong, and you guys will have it for a long
Maybe a heavy
time.
ballista.
You can get lower as well, or is it better to save up gold to get the big one? It's up to you guys. There is no wrong answers. Come on, GM Binder, open up.
Fuck
For
up,
ease,
GM
while my thing's
Binder.
loading, Arcanist shield. They're basically wooden, like raised platforms. They're shields, but they're on the side of a ship, and they kind of act like murder holes on your ship. So a caster or a range person can have some extra cover from on their ship. You can put up in the crow's nest. And I think it gives you like 3/4 cover.
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
So it's kind of imagine it's like a shield for your ship, and then one person can use it.
That would be nice.
Okay, found it. Yep, it's a large wooden shield with an open window. It often is 3/4 cover. You do have disadvantage on perception checks when you're using it because you can't really see shit. And it can be built on the deck or in a crow's nest. It's always on that specific side. So if you got it on the east side, if you're getting attacked from the west, you're getting blasted. But so for 500 gold pieces, you basically get to have a shield on your ship.
That might be a good later investment.
Yeah, a lot of these ones that are roughly the average of 500 gold. Once we get another thing of booty, I think that'd be good. Just
Yeah,
buy a
yes.
couple of these.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, let me go
The
down.
cannon is a good one, but it's better price.
It's a lot of money. That's a lot of damage, but a lot of money. Okay, another one is called the sail drop ability. What it does is it allows you to get a boost of speed to escape from things at for sure damaging your ship. So you basically can damage your ship by dropping the sails really fast, and it lets you zoom super fast to escape from stuff. But let me find what that costs. Well, I guess if that interests you, do I need okay, sail drop is 2,000 gold pieces. That was an expensive one, but it kind of is at a risk of damaging your ship, you get to escape from something.
Captain goes down with his ship.
Instead of investing in cannons, you can get something like that to steal us away.
It's cool.
Yeah, and it lets you be running. Oh, this list has tattoo. Oh, that's my non-magical tattoo. That's just normal tattoos. Where is? Let me make sure it doesn't do anything extra. Where are we?
Are you getting that
There it is.
radar, Navi?
We're talking about it. We're thinking about it.
For
We can move some stuff
There it
around, but it'll fit.
okay, so the sail drop, it's 2,000 gold pieces. It gives you the capability to drop all your sails as an action. You then gain double speed for 1 round, but you take 50% damage to your rigging. So your rigging takes a really bad blow. So it's kind of like an emergency, oh shit, the fucking Gorag the Tormentor's on us.
Get the
It's
fuck out.
So, but that's 2,000 gold.
That
That's a
sounds
lot
so
of
much
money.
like a thing from Sea of Thieves.
You're right.
It sounds like something they would
Mhm.
do.
Yeah, that's what that is. Okay, so I'll keep going down. The next one, special ammunition like chain shot, alchemist fire, liquid ice. I have so many. Those are kind of meant for cannons, though. Should I move on? Or do you want me to go over these special ammunitions?
For now.
Let's
Okay.
move on. for
You can
that
buy
now.
armor plating.
Hmm.
Okay, since I heard a human, let me go to
I like the idea of our ship not getting destroyed, so those are the things I'm interested in. I like those.
I didn't put a price. Where's my armor plating?
It keeps giving you red eyes for this, Alec. It makes me mad.
Do what?
Are you trying to
Oh,
get
the AI.
green eyes?
I'm trying to get one with an emerald eye for you.
I
That
know
one was
Logan's
really hard to get.
impossible.
Logan did it
Yeah.
for a weapon one time in a different color. So I'm not.
Logan said you got it, mate, so you might be working.
Yeah, you gotta give me some time though.
Yeah, there's no rush.
Yeah, Dalen, chill out.
Sometimes I like to give people art that's new anyway.
Odessa always had 2 eyes. No matter what. It hates eye shit.
I got
Where's
an
my
eye patch.
armor plating? D&D shit.
There was eventually one I got with the night patch to show up. It just took a really long time.
Logan,
And I'm
mate,
also using it. I'm also using a different thing than I used to. This one's usually a little better.
Okay, before I go too far, armor plating. I don't have the exact details. Obviously, it gives better defense to your ship. It does slow you down, and it makes sailing harder. Should I move on? You basically get more defense for your ship being more bulky.
How expensive is it? Is it in your price range right now?
I can't find my exact thing. It's at least 500 gold.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it'd be.
At least it could be. I can't find it on my list. I don't.
We can
wanna-
probably move on though. I think if we don't care about, we don't have anything to attack with. We probably don't want to fight things.
But armor plating would be like a very obvious buff for like I want to get to the Wild Isles and make my ship stronger. That'd be one to boost
Yeah.
there. But a -1 to sailing checks and being slower. That's debatable if you guys like that or not. Okay, let me go to the next one. Okay, the opposite then. You can buy something called a Broad Runner, with basically gives a +1 to sailing checks. Very simple. Let me see if I have that. I must have this on my other dock. That's okay. So what a Broad Runner would be? Probably at least 500 gold pieces, and you get a +1 to sailing checks. So I'll just yeah, I'll put that there, but Broad Runner. Most of them are at least 500 GP or then they get higher. The last one I wrote down. There's harbor. Oh, like a smuggling compartment. That is something.
How much is a brig?
Okay.
I know that's something that was mentioned at one point.
Ooh, fuck, really? Very
Yep.
expensive.
Oh,
Very expensive.
metal
Because you're building with
barge.
iron, yeah, very expensive.
Ah,
too
actually, that's
expensive.
expensive.
We'll move on.
Mm.
Too expensive.
Mm.
It's so expensive. I almost
Bitch.
think you should just buy a ship that comes with one. That's fucking crazy.
Yes.
Thousands and thousands of gold. Which I guess it makes sense. It is you have to build. I guess it is a lot to build like a jail cell, but that's expensive. It's at least going to be like I'll say. I kind of disagree with the number I have here. It's at least that 2,000 number, like some of the other major upgrades. So that's another debatable one, how special that one is to you.
Taking in like one prisoner at a time, and we could just tie them up.
And for how big this is, I'd say it's probably but it'd be bigger than just one. Yeah, but let me look at something. Question like that are good because I have a fat list and it helps me not just read everything off at you. I'm on maybe it's my Nautical Adventures PDF. Oh yeah, sorry. So the Broad Rudder is 500 gold pieces. So 500 gold pieces get a +1 to all sailing checks.
Could be good.
Not
This
bad.
must be my armor plating is another 500 gold piece one. Your hull hit points are boosted. Your ship's cargo capacity is boosted, but you have a -1 to all sailing checks, and your ship slows down by a few miles per hour. Like there's the math to
Could be
it.
Broad
basically
Runner
slow
and
ship.
plate.
Those are different things. So
but it would cancel out.
Oh, I guess the broad runner doesn't make you faster, but it would cancel out the sailing. 100%.
Yeah,
Yes,
that was my idea.
it would cancel out the that is correct. The broad rudder. I can even just... Okay. Technology. Don't worry about all the. Yeah, I'm posting this just because don't worry. They use some fancy language. It's not that complicated. Basically, that's what armor plating does. But you see like 15 plus 15 and 15% and what yada yada. It's basically a little bit slower, a little bit better armor.
Fatter.
Okay.
Go get the.
Do you care
friendly.
about like? Not only do you care about like a smuggling compartment? Do I need another one?
I don't know who we're smuggling
not-
from.
Smuggling
It'd be-
some drugs, Captain.
It'd be to hide stuff on your ship,
I guess we
basically.
can shove our prisoners in there. Maybe that's a good idea.
Okay, well, wait. With that question, for a smuggling compartment, it's 500 gold pieces per 5-foot square compartment. So you had to really shove someone in there,
Yeah.
or get a really big smuggling. Which it is true. Then you could smuggle people and stuff. So
If we get 2 of it, that'd be 10 feet.
You
That'd
can
be enough.
smuggle gnomes, short people.
only take bounties of short people.
Yeah, are there any gnomes we can find?
I think Lascalar is a human. I think he's boring human.
Well, his head can poke out, I guess.
Okay. So now those are just some of the ones that I had wrote down, but I have a massive list. Should I just start going? How about this? I'll do this real quick. Crow's Nest upgrade, a crane, figurehead upgrades, elemental proofing, glass floors, iron sides, upgrades to the hull, special oars, rowboats, a ram. Like it goes on for a long time, so I don't want to just. You can get wheel upgrades. One is called the one-handed wheel, and you could be a badass one-handed. The one-handed wheel. Pilot checks are no longer made at disadvantage if performing. You basically get a boost to it. It's a lot of money though. 2,000 gold when you get a boost to sailing. Weighted mechanism cheap. That's only 200 gold pieces. That's pretty good.
This with your other hand.
Damn, this one's really good. I might even fucking change that. Okay, I have to think about it, but weighted mechanism, 200 gold pieces, and you get advantage on sailing checks. That's very good. There's also siege weapons and like. Is there any questions or comment about some of the stuff I listed? Or should we move on to a separate downtime team and think about some of this stuff?
Definitely want the Seafarers map at the very least.
Okay, you want to get the Seafarers map?
Yeah. I think
Okay,
it's the
that's-
one that like
Basically,
allowed
like,
us to,
radar.
ooh,
Well, go ahead and
Yeah.
just hand him back the gold he
go on
handed
our
us.
radar.
Yeah.
He lets out a sigh and then takes it. He's just like, okay.
What are you complaining for? God.
That's because you know why.
Shall I leave? I feel like I should leave. I feel like you and I,
Yes,
wanna
you
go.
should leave.
All right, I
No.
leave.
Just because your green skin is offensive doesn't mean you have to go.
No, really, it's fine. I want to go.
As Quentin walks
Do
away,
something.
as I would have told each of you to leave if you asked me.
You like me.
You all are just fine, but if I'm allowed a moment of silence and being alone, I will take it every time. It's not because he's an orc. I'm not racist. I hate everyone.
So you're racist against everyone.
It's a hard life.
I hope it gets better.
It won't.
Yeah, you're probably
But thank
right.
you.
Oh, that
God.
attitude.
Thank you, gut of the gutter of the gut. God
Oh.
damn it.
He put some stank on it. That's all.
So you guys are able to get the Seafarers map tape. I'll make that magic item at some point. I'm sure I haven't made it. I'll put it in Discord for now.
Well, where do we want it? Like in our room, or in the captain's room, or?
We got more.
I think we
assets
should
to
put it
on
in
the ship.
that like section in between the two of us.
The hallway?
The hallway?
No, not the hallway, like the
Is it okay in the rain? Can we
You
just
know
put
what
it
was
like
stolen?
behind
You
the
know what
wheel?
we had all those sea urchins?
Oh, so the captain's room. It's like
Technically.
office area.
Yeah.
You could probably go in there, yeah.
Like here?
Right here.
Put it
Some over here.
right by my
There
beautiful
was
robe.
some, I guess Dalen wrote map there one time, so I just put that there. I didn't know. Someone wrote
Map.
like just like a. So I
Yeah,
think,
we found like a
We
map
found
of
a map,
the
like a really
Map-
like fancy smancy map.
map of
and
the
it was-
region, so I put that there for
Is
you.
it
It was like
okay,
a framed one that had like gold frame or something.
There you
That was
go.
fancy.
Is it okay just sitting in the open? Can we just put it behind the wheel?
I'm afraid something.
It's not something someone can easily steal. If you guys left your ship completely alone for a long time, then I guess it could happen. But that's why you don't leave your ship.
Could it
always
get
alone.
Yeah.
damaged by like cannon fire or anything?
Yes,
Okay, I
That's
guess we
why
can
I
leave it
wanted it
inside
up.
then.
that's a good question. Yes, 100%.
I didn't want it up top for that reason. I
A
was like,
million,
oh, no.
1,000%. No.
Yeah, but only us are gonna be in here, so we can just cram it in.
That's a great
Yeah.
question. Don't
Yeah,
put it up
yeah.
there. Put it,
yeah.
put it inside. Put it
We
inside.
I
just
just
walk
think
in,
if you ever
yeah.
see like any pirate movies, anything on the top deck is gonna get wrecked at some point by something.
Yeah.
Kraken tentacle, a cannonball, a fire,
So
acid
you guys,
splash.
so
Thank
you
you,
guys
Logan.
put it on your you put it on your tiger pelt. Yeah, it looks good, Logan. Good job.
Ooh.
So you put it on your tiger rug.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry, I
Okay.
got distracted.
Okay.
Perfect.
No, it's okay. Like
distracted by his Loganness.
stupid
Logan.
fucking rug.
Stupid fucking.
It's not stupid, it's awesome. It really ties the room together.
It's what it is. I wanted to get the globe on top of it, but because the artwork is many individual pieces, it's not easy to put it on the map later. That's where so,
Well, you can just
okay.
put it over there or something.
You know what?
Well,
And since you guys came back to your ship to do this, maybe I should probably now do all of your various crew things that are happening. Does that sound good?
Oh yeah, York, I got you something.
Okay, we can do him first then.
Romance of the beginning of a beautiful romance.
Yes, first mate.
I'll ruffle through my bag and I'll produce the hook hand, the poison hook hand, and I'll flip it and hold the end to him.
A gift for me.
Yeah, you know, you like hooks, and
Did
it's a hook.
did the captain tell you to give this to me?
Nope.
So you found this and you thought of me.
I thought that our relationship
We're not
could
private
use a
talk.
bit of a boost.
Our relationship.
I used the wrong word.
I had
Yeah,
thought
you
you
know.
hated me. I did not
No.
know it came from deeper love.
no,
I
no, no,
accept
no, no.
your gift. Thank you,
It's
first
friendship.
mate.
I-
You should know, first mate. I was conspiring you to kill you at any moment to take the job from you. It is not
That's
personal.
exactly why I'm giving you this, so you don't do that.
Now I have no need to. I now have two goals. As he looks to Gut with one eye and then you with another eye.
At the same time.
They completely separate.
Yeah, it's cool. You know, it has poison though, so be careful with that
Aye.
sort of stuff.
I will disperse of my plans. Post haste, first mate. I will
That is-
never forget this.
That is wonderful to hear, York. Thank you. Now get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Hey. Federation.
Now York got two people he wants to fuck.
Captain.
First mate.
Wonderful day out, isn't it?
It's a nice day.
Salty sea breeze on your cheeks.
You think the ride?
Air. Oh wait.
You think the ride was the right choice for this? I think it left might have been better.
No, I think you look awesome.
Good.
Does it, I mean, what does it do again? Could you see, like...
It makes me luckier. The luck stone.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
The map thing is installed now.
Aye. Did you put it over the tiger rug like I asked?
It was possible, but I had to put a hole in the middle to seal it to the deck.
Oh no! What'd you do with the hole?
I failed it.
What, what did you do with the circles that you cut out?
Yeah, the circle of tiger rug.
Oh, I gave it to the goblin.
Fucking what, morgue?
Morg has it.
Don't know what he wanted it for.
What is Morg doing with the tiger rug circle?
What did you give? What'd you give Morg? It's probably ruined. Whatever what do you give to him? What'd he do?
He
I,
cut.
I cut a hole, like a circle, so we could put the map thing on top of the tiger rug and have it sealed to
in
the
the
deck,
ship.
so
Okay.
it attunes to the deck. And then I gave a circle
Oh, the
cutout
belt?
of tiger fur to him.
Like the
Oh.
circle of
For fun.
tiger
He'll,
pelt that he cut.
it's a new loincloth. He needed a new one.
Nice.
It's good.
He
Yeah,
looks like
old
Joel
one's
to the
getting
Jungle
It's
now.
really
dirty.
cool now. Yeah.
That was a great idea, Navi.
As you guys talk about this, Vatal kind of like acts weird, like lumbering over a little bit, and then without Navi, make a deck save.
What the heck?
Hey boy, what's wrong?
As as he throws up all
Aw.
over the area, and Navi, you just are able to dodge out of the way. You then see the creature like lumbering a bit, and like banging into the sides, and eventually he collapses.
Oh fuck!
I've run over.
He's gonna walk over and cast a restoration on him, assuming he's probably sick.
Okay, as you do that, as you realize quickly, he's not sick.
Oh.
Something else is happening. There was no disease to remove. It's like his body himself is like fighting against itself. And
He's evolving.
Is it
How old is he
pregnant?
again? Is he dying? Is it a girl? Is both Don't die on me, boy, girl. We love you so much. Don't leave us.
God, I wish we had someone who can speak with animals.
the Vatal begins to kind of shake, and you see even like his skin is like changing a little bit into more of a greenish hue, and the creature ends up like kind of like a cat like wanders downstairs and finds a corner, and you see it just kind of shaking in like this corner downstairs.
Incendio, what's happening to it?
Oh, excuse me, what was that, Captain? And you see York slice him with the new poison hook. Oh, fuck!
Incendio, you're from the Isle. We got him. What's going on with Vatal? He's like green. He's puking everywhere. And he's not even sick.
Wait. What did you say?
He was like green and puking, and he wasn't sick. I cast a restoration. I don't think he's sick.
That is impossible. There is. 1 second.
Spit it out, boy.
He said, let me see. Okay. As he asks, he's got something to say about it. If what you say is true, then he is becoming something more. You brought him against the dragon, didn't you?
Yeah.
And was it true he truly landed a blow and tasted the blood of the beast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we must keep a close eye on him. He either will perish, or he may become something more.
I hope it's the latter.
Well, yeah, me too.
Then probably what you guys do is you kind of like hang around for a while, waiting to see what happens, and Incendio will go down there, and then probably after like, because it's kind of loose, like over a week-ish in time, there is you begin to notice Vothal's skin begins to like peel. He's vomiting. He's very aggressive, kind of staying in shadows. And then eventually, after the skin peels, there is a new, harder flesh that takes shape.
Ew.
Whoa.
Oh.
He turns into a Chinese dragon thing. Dog.
I can't believe my eyes. It must be through his victory against the dragon. He tasted the blood of the beast and lived. The blessing of great Orthos has deemed him worthy. I've heard stories of our lizards evolving, but never have I witnessed it. The people would be so proud. Primluck must see. Vathdraw has become a drake.
Old Drake.
So, as you look, and you can recognize with your background with dragons and stuff, Gut, and being a kobold, this is a creature known as a drake. It does seem as if Vathal has evolved into a higher being. As Vathal now has the stats of a green guard drake because he survived the battle against the cave dragon and landed a blow. So your lizard companion has increased in strength. He has multi-attack now. He has bite attack with the tail. And according to Incendio, he may continue to evolve.
By Talendor. What an amazing creature.
What is Talendor?
Did I say that word?
Yes, you did.
I have no idea. I think I heard someone else say that word before.
Oh. Would you like me to look into this for you, sir?
Go think for a second. Yeah, if you could find anything about Talendor, that actually might be helpful.
Very good. I know just the man in Copper Cove. One man knows all the tales. I will head right to him.
Who's your contact in Copper Cove?
Do not worry yourself, Captain. This is for me. This is a mission you've given to me. I will come back with answers.
He'll pat his shell. Good man.
If you want, you can make a history check. Remember the one person Incendio hangs out with in Copper Cove.
Oh no.
Oh.
You're not sure, Captain. Yeah, you don't remember.
It's the salt liquor.
That's the only one I can think of. Why would the fuck would I hang out with him?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna go. I gotta put Incendio on a map to remember for later. He's gonna go and do investigative work.
He's gonna get lost.
I'm glad
So
I'm still
actually,
on the same
you guys
wavelength.
watch over the ship and look. He walks directly to the Empty Net Tavern. He goes to the salt guy. That's
Of
exactly
course.
where he walks. You know,
I guess he forgave
Oh,
him.
God.
according to Incendio, he's the smartest guy in the Copper Cove. So he goes, "Hey, that was Salt Man." Okay, so he'll come back when he has information later. Very good. So as you guys have gone to level 5, you brought Bothal with you, and specifically against fighting the cave dragon, the subspecies of the green dragon, Bothal has evolved and can continue to evolve. He is a very give you Alec, you would know these things. I'm pretty sure these guard drakes come from that module you
Oh,
hosted.
okay, the
I
guard
think
drake. That's cool.
originally- I'm
The
pretty
guard
sure
drakes
that where they come
Oh
from.
yeah, that's what it is.
So it has a
Mhm.
small boost to his AC, getting to 14. The dude has like 50 HP now.
Yeah, well, thank you now.
He doesn't have a swim
Oh.
speed.
Yep.
He doesn't have a swim speed. It's a climb speed.
Oh.
So well, he always had a climb speed. Guard drakes have swim speed. He has a climb one. He always has a climb.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
what the thing is. That's what giant lizards do. So yes, and that's and he's a green guard drake now. So a great thing to keep as like a watchdog protecting your ship, or bring him with you. He does need more. He does need more food now. He's
Yeah, bigger guy, more.
So if you go
Probably
on long
wrong.
voyages, you will, or you bring him on because he's very good at hunting himself. But if you keep trap on a ship for long voyages, you have to keep track of actually feeding him real stuff now. It's not as much of a hand wave anymore.
We feed him that
But
guy.
he's yeah, you could. He'll do it. He's not. This is an unaligned dragon. He will do things. Just, if you tell him, it'll. Yeah, but I love. I think that art's very cool too.
That's good.
And I think it looks a little bit like how he was before, but now he's a little more slender, much harder. He's like armor scaling now.
You went for Pokemon on us.
I'm very happy that I've been guessing stuff that Tanner's doing. And it makes me
Yeah,
I'm on the
at
same
a
wavelength.
while, there's probably a trend to it. I do a lot of Pokemon stuff by accident. I don't even mean to. There's a lot of Pokemon vibes. I do a lot of like, I forgot one. I had one entire. It was a stupid. I just had one. I had one where you had to catch. Oh, it was like the final boss in Agents. I had a Pokeball. You basically had to catch the monster. That's the final boss. They had to weaken it enough and then throw. And then it was the big tendril monster in the astral plane.
We have
That's
to wait till we
basically-
got it in the yellow or red zone.
That's basically, yeah, that's exactly what it was. So, Okay, so there's the first one with Vovtal, and just like that specifically only happened because you guys brought him to fight the cave dragon, or he would have just gone his normal giant lizard progression.
Hmm.
So the more dangerous stuff you bring to him, more valuable. But if he dies, he dies. So I'm just always yeah.
Cast reincarnation on him. Makes him a crew member on the
Maybe.
ship.
I think we can do that. I think
That sounds
so
sick.
because he's not an animal anymore. He's a dragon now. So I think we can do that. Okay, the next one would be while we're on the ship. Okay, Ulrich, let's dive into the Philosopher's Stone questline question when you guys are ready to leave. But before that, do you guys remember all the shit you gave Ulrich?
Yeah.
After a
I
week,
gave
he's
him
done with it.
the dragon blood and other stuff.
You gave him a lot of stuff. So, let me get.
The breath, the blood,
Yeah,
It was
breath
a lot of
sack,
stuff.
other stuff too. Yep.
displacer shit. Well, probably not the displacer shit. The blood.
Okay,
Probably displacer
so
blood.
give me 1 second.
Blood.
Okay, I can RP this all out. It's a lot. I don't want to confuse. So I feel like it's easier if I just okay. Here's what happens. Going up to I think Guts downstairs, but for you guys, Sanbele wants to talk to you both and the captain.
All right. Hang on to the wheel while we're gone.
Okay.
That is a terrible idea.
Well, it's docked. It's anchored at the shore. he goes.
No, he does not tell him that.
He's spinning the wheel. Hey, York, raise the anchor.
Don't. He's making noises in his mouth.
Yeah. It's revenue. Okay.
You
And I'll
turn
go
my
over.
token the other direction.
No.
Thank you.
Bang bang on the door.
Yes, enter.
Hello, Alric. How you doing?
I am fine. Give me a weapon.
I'll give him a dagger.
Are you sure this is the weapon?
Ask for a weapon.
Take this.
Switches it out for crossbow.
Alright, we'll give him a dagger back.
Fine. This is the weapon you choose. I have taken the breath weapon pouch you gave me, and I have devised it into an oil. If I spread this across one of your weapons, it will give it an enhancement. So, what do you think of Ulrich? Does he look like someone that gives temporary things?
No, he looks
I
like
mean,
an
if
eternal
potion
being
it-
that we can
no.
trust.
You are a good man, Captain. Captain, are you sure you don't need a weapon upgraded?
Nah, I found one. I think Navi's been looking for a good one, though. I think you're the man to do it.
Okay. We'll take the crossbow. As let's see, he will take the breath weapon pouch oil and begin to coat across the crossbow, and you see the crossbow begin to take on this greenish hue. There's these green symbols that seem to get like engraved into it, almost like a burning like poison in the side of the wood. And then if say it's loaded with a crossbow bolt, you see the crossbow bolt begins to drip with a bit of poison. It is not much, but it is a simple empowerment. It will deal extra poison damage. It will deal an extra 1d4 poison damage.
Nice.
So you got a magic crossbow that's poison damage.
Yep, and it counts as a magical weapon now too. If you wish, you can
Nice.
find an enchanter and you can upgrade that even more. But for the base, it's just automatic. He pours the oil on it, and it has a minor poison enchantment now. But it can be upgraded. I also made this with the various blood and pieces you gave me. He slides across whoever would like him to green vials of poison resistance. He also slides across a vial of a poison dragon breath potion. So it'd be like a fire breath potion, but it'd be poison.
That's cool.
He also was able to make, with what you gave him, a greater healing potion. Okay, so it's the breath weapon oil, 2 potions, 3 potions, 4. Okay. I did the best I could with what you gave me. The cave dragon is a rare subspecies. Should you ever come across a true dragon, then I could make even more, but that should do you good for now.
Stellar work, my friend.
Yeah, you did a lot. Good
Thank you.
job.
Thank you, First Mate. Thank you, Captain. It
The
is
ways to
what
bring
I do.
stuff.
Yes. You give me things, I give you things back, and I'm allowed to have my lab on this ship and not be disturbed.
Aren't you glad that you joined the crew?
He'll even give you Morgan an assistant.
He has grown better. He has begun to accept that I have begun to play into his illusion. If I pretend I am Sambrelay, he listens.
Hmm.
All I
Yes,
said was I am
play into the dementia. It's very good.
I said I am Sambrelay, I am sorry. And then Moore forgave me. And then I don't know. And he's been serving me ever since. I apologize, Captain. I don't think you're Moore's captain anymore.
As long as you do what I say and he does what you say, I think it works out.
He is a wild card. But there's a strange intelligence behind that creature's eyes. Get him in great peril, and he may surprise you.
I noticed that
I've
last
already
fight.
been surprised. Yeah. It's already happened.
He also is suicidal.
I also noticed
I
that.
also saw that. Yeah.
It is almost as if his flight or fight is on extreme levels at all times. And it's either one or the other.
I think it's normally on flight, but once in a while it's fight, like really fight.
He is a creature that will kill himself just because. And there is no reason for it.
Oh,
All right,
fuck.
who wants these potions? Who wants which?
Okay, yep, so a whole bunch of potions. Feel
I
free to
want,
spread
I want
them.
the poison breath since I'm the dragon here.
I was gonna say probably one of you in the front for that one. How about you take the greater healing, Quint? You take a lot of damage, and
I do.
then poison resist can be good for anybody.
You should definitely have one since you're a rogue.
Aye.
And then maybe me, since maybe someone has poison on their sword or something.
Works fine for me.
Aye.
Okay, now, I wish to be alone for private time.
What about the sorcerer's or philosopher's stone?
Yes, we can get into that now, but perhaps when you are finished with shore leave, then I can explain to you how to find the treasure that not even a pirate king could find.
Yeah, that works. I have this feeling that somebody's waiting for us. We should go.
I'm trying to be a little nice, but whenever you guys talk to him, for sure, that'd be the final thing we do when we head on out.
Mhm.
For ease, I'll give you some dialogue. There's an island you're to go to where you first had to find the recipe. And apparently he believes on this island there's a specific recipe, and it holds the location, as if, we don't gotta get into the fucking nerdy lore, but like, if you remember the Philosopher's Stone got split into many pieces and is hidden across the ocean in various spots, apparently this recipe lists these pieces, and it hopefully also lists the very locations where they were hidden. And that's the first step. And then it will most likely lead into find the recipe, and then choose which island and which pieces you find next, and this will be a branching arc of quest lines.
Cool beans.
So that's for sure. We talked to them, but we'll keep some stuff moving unless there's anything else in particular. For your ship people as well. Oh, okay. You guys hear an explosion down below.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Flash, we did it! Yes, boom, yes, oh my. Okay, we must wait. We can't do it now, but soon. But what's the captain never uses it? Oh, he'll use it.
What was that explosion?
Oh, he heard. Yes, Captain, come here. Do you remember the smoke powder barrels you gave us?
Yes.
Well, in the center between them, you see a massive volatile barrel that's like shaking slightly. Okay, we have combined them all to make a smoke powder mega bomb.
Oh
Okay, now we must be careful, for when we use this, there will be no going back. But this keg is incredibly volatile, but it will erupt the ocean in flames. This is an item that does 27d6 damage.
For the love of everything holy, do not set this up on my ship.
Please.
No, sir.
What is the range of it?
Big.
Big.
It's a nuke. It's a bomb.
Okay, we've attached it in such a way.
Why is
I
it
believe the
27?
bullet- It is a combination of all the smoke powders.
How do we
For
launch
example,
it? Or how do we get it on somebody
Okay.
else's ship?
that is the fun part. You need to figure it out.
I see.
So
Jesus Christ.
we have, because of the
Dead.
previous upgrade we did to the ballista, it can be fired off. The ballista don't worry about it may fire off. Don't worry about the other part. Or if a brave soul, such as the first mate, carried this and then put it on the other ship and then blew it up, it would be glorious.
I think
I
he
think we know the
has
right
so much
Giblin for the
endurance.
job.
He can survive.
Okay, now, sir,
Not
you
you two.
must know something.
Yeah.
No, I understand. You have to hide this from us.
Yeah, I have to hide it. Okay.
From me and Boom. Yes, from me and Flash. We will use it. We can't sell it.
Okay, both of you go up to Navi and Quentin's room. Close your eyes. I'm gonna go hide this.
God. I am so excited. Okay.
Why'd they have to go to our room?
Fuck with
I
you
walk
two.
over there.
So they leave the
Above our
basement.
bed.
So you could go put it in a space where they don't know. You just can't, if it's right in the eye of it, they have to make wisdom saves or they
He's
might
gonna-
do something bad.
He's gonna drag this up to Ulrich's room. Hey, Ulrich, you got any rune here?
Get that the fuck out. You see the curly like no, you do not want to leave it in there.
Okay. He's gonna go up to Chastity. Hey, you're pretty resourceful.
Oh, speaking of that, I didn't buy it yet. I found a new toy for you.
Okay, I got.
Ooh, I have a nuke.
I have a toy for you too.
Oh my Captain, that's going to kill us all.
Yeah, I need you to hide it from the Giblins.
This isn't okay.
It's okay.
Can we
I've
put
had
it?
so many ones.
Can we put it in the manor?
Huh? That might be a good idea. But what if we need it?
We're gonna come back and the manor's exploded and gone.
What
Got
what
demolition.
what if I tell them I hit it and we actually just sell it?
I don't know who would want it. It is,
You think there's no
Yo-
maniac who would want this thing?
sir. You're holding on to death itself. They may want it, but even the simple process of transferring it, any fire gets around. That is, any ship that has that on it is at risk of blowing up at any moment. I
This
can
is-
try. I have resources.
This is such a shitty situation. Yeah.
But it is. If you use it correctly, I mean, you could. Holy shit.
Oh, we could take down a fucking pirate lord. This is fucked.
Maybe for now. I do have contacts. I'm sure I could sell it. I'd give them a deal so we could get rid of it and make sure they could take it. I have a few ideas. I can also hide it in the manor to ponder later.
Okay, let's hide it in the manor for now, and we'll figure out what to do with it later.
Jesus fucking.
Just don't let the Giblin see you transporting it.
Yeah, my God. I mean, I guess what do you expect from Giblins named Flash and Boom?
Yeah, this has not been a worthwhile investment so far.
Well, while I go and hide this, as a reminder, they have given you lots of. They're just risky, but they do give you like.
You're right, they give us
Bombs,
bombs and
the
shit
ballista
constantly.
stuff,
But like,
the
and technically,
potions,
if you can find a true way to use this keg, I just gave you like a campaign-ending item where you could win an auto
Brag.
encounter. I don't know what it.
Do you guys think it's worth keeping on the ship?
That's up to you guys.
I would ask my officers. What do they think?
I really wish we had a better way.
We'll
to,
say
like,
you guys can go
store
and have a
it
little
safely.
private talk.
Could we smuggle? Could,
Like,
like,
what's in it?
could we get a smuggling compartment and put it in there? Maybe. Maybe
I'll
that's
say
what
this:
we
if you bought a smuggling cart, it can fit in there. I won't even.
Does it look like just like a big barrel then?
So
or, like, how
imagine,
exactly does it look?
imagine you had 3 smaller keg barrels. It looks like these fuckers found a way to combine all 3 into one giant barrel and have basically used like they're kind of amazing crafters, and they are able to combine the magical smoke powder, where it didn't cancel each other out in a way. It just kept exponentially increasing, and you almost feel like that they were fucking around, and it just kept working.
These
and
guys do
working.
nuclear fusion inside of a freaking
A
keg
li-
barrel.
He's
A
like
little
he's
bit,
just
a little
holding
bit.
this like
Ah,
shaking
Oppenheimer.
barrel in front of them. What do I do with this?
And it
What's
does
in
look-
it?
Death.
Oh, did you get us? Did you get us new rum?
Yo, this will
Uh,
explode for a very big radius and do a lot of damage.
Okay.
Do you have anyone that you want to kill?
Maybe.
We could put it in
Could
the
we-
house.
Do you have like? Oh God.
But we had to get it on
Is
a
there-
shift somehow to even use it.
It's good.
What if we paint
Bloody
it a different
hell.
color and then label it Captain's Rum?
We could. I asked Chastity if she could sell it. She said maybe, but we need to put it somewhere.
She could. Okay, here's what she could for sure sell it. You're gonna get money for it. You're arguably getting less money than the item truly deserves because it's so crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you could for sure get money.
I think putting it in like the dock at like the mansion's a good plan.
Well, yeah.
I think
I
we
like
should.
that.
I like the idea of getting the smuggling compartment and just hiding it there for now. Because
Well,
what if we
could
find
smuggle it,
what if
yeah.
the rat comes up to
Yeah.
us and we need to do something?
It also would be really nice if there's ever like the really worst situation, other pirates are going to take over our ship, and we're like, you're going down with us, bro.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
see many future paths
Well-
to this item,
Blow it
and
up.
we don't know.
Quentin can blow it up and survive.
What if we just fucking
That's
chucked it the fucking
true.
Kraken and just blew it up?
Imagine that Quentin just stays on the ship behind all of us as we sail away, and then Quentin blows up the
Kamikaze.
ship. But then you just swim away with your 1 HP.
Well, here's what I think. All right, we keep it at the manor for now, and then when we know that we need a very good thing to help us with, like a giant monster or a pirate lord, then we go over to the manor. Then we get it. That way, we're not
Save it
just
for the
having a
Kraken.
bomb on our ship all the time.
Okay, we can keep it at the manor.
All right. For now.
You-
For now.
You've been given an item that does an average of 80 damage.
An average
I'm
of
gonna-
eight.
I'm gonna paint the word rum on the side.
I'll be right back.
and-
That's all. Yeah, I was thinking.
and-
we gotta
okay,
label it
and-
To
something.
do
You
with
can-
whoever's taking it to the manor.
And you guys can escort it to the manor. Chastity can bring it or quit whoever. You guys bring it to the manor and you can't safely store it there. Just remember it's there so you guys don't forget about it. And honestly, if you forget about it, that's probably a good idea. Probably better to forget about it, to be honest.
We can label it.
Uh,
We can label it guts medication.
Yeah, this item could be like our saving grace or literally like it's just a TPK. Like
yeah.
I basically gave you guys Esmeralda's caravan from Curse of Strahd. Her cares that blows up. You basically just have
Yeah.
one you can carry now.
It's a
It is
dex
like-
save, right? Dex save.
It is a dex save
You
DC
still take half,
14
I'm assuming.
for half damage. Yes.
Oh,
it also
boy.
it does
Wow.
double damage to fortifications and structures. It's a
Ooh.
siege weapon. So it's meant.
Oh, that's
We
really good
strap,
against
we
ships.
strap it to
Yeah,
strap it to the stern and then ram it into somebody else's ship.
It's just.
That'll blow all that stuff.
we both die. Mutual destruction.
I almost imagine like a suicide item where it's almost like what Dalen said. Like, okay, have you guys watched Supernatural?
Yeah.
No.
I have.
No.
I'm
Do you
probably
remember
not
in
one.
Supernatural when the blonde girl is inside the supermarket and the dogs are coming to get her and she blows herself up?
Yep.
That's what it reminds me of.
I dig it. I like it.
All right, you
I
guys
still
ready
like
for
the
shore
idea of
leave?
making Quentin use it. Yeah, let's go to shore leave.
Well,
let's go
so
do things.
one thing
Yeah.
real quick as the cat you guys talk about that, you were given as you were talking about that, as Chassis helps to get to the manor. Chassis does show you because since she's in town, her ability activates when she's in Copper Cove. So she shows you a drawing of an acorn amulet.
That's cool.
Ooh, nuts.
I like it just because it's an acorn. I honestly don't care what it
Okay.
does. I want it.
But you look at me
That's
with
all it
believe-
is. It's an acorn.
It's it's another I believe this is another 100 gold item from her, another common magic item she finds in town, and who knows where she finds these from.
Yeah. I
Oh,
want
this
it.
one's. Let me make sure it's 100, because this one actually is
I like to look at it.
I was
Yeah,
just
it looks
playing
like a
Rat
bell.
House here on
It gives
Smite.
you a
I wanna have
squirrel
my
army.
unicorn.
Squirrel.
It makes-
Squirrels
It
may
makes-
appease.
because
it
of her
heavy.
special ability. I give myself freedom to change this if I get something wrong, but no, her special stuff. So it's 100 gold pieces. This small polished acorn has been made into a magical bell. While wearing this charm, you have advantage on charisma checks made to interact with plants. And you can communicate with plant creatures as if you share a common language.
Yeah, I want that. That sounds like fun.
Is it attunement?
No,
Okay. Good.
Charisma,
No, not
item,
plants.
gut time, gut time.
not
gut
animals,
time,
plants.
Gut time.
And we'll never lose them.
Would you guys like her to go
Yeah,
like,
he's
buy
got,
this
he's
for
got
you
a
then?
jingle as he
Yeah,
runs
get us the
around.
cool amulet.
Okay, I
That's
will do
good.
that as I drop off this.
You'll land at 100 gold.
This. Yeah,
Be-
keep it 100 gold, and in your inventory, ever like look for it. Look up Acorn Charm. I think it's in there already. I think this is one of the items in his book. So, yeah. So yeah,
Acorn
it lets you
charm.
talk. It lets you talk to seaweed. AJ, you can think of it like the critical role thing when they're talking to the plants. I think that's campaign 2. They do that.
ACOR.
ACORN, and there can't be that many acorn items.
Yeah, I don't see anything coming up.
Then what we'll do is we'll just I'll have to make it then as an easy one to make. For the meantime, that's what it does. I put it in the chat for you.
custom. Yeah.
Cool.
So
I just
you
put
can
it on.
talk
honestly,
to
yeah.
you can talk to animals or talk to
Plants,
plants.
plants.
I
I
have to
see it.
remember that. We always talk to.
Do you
It's
Isn't
see
called
there-
Acorn Charm.
ACORN?
ACORN.
I don't see it when I look it up.
Acorn, yeah, I see it too. Acorn.
ACORN, yeah.
Refresh can help sometimes, or we can
Maybe,
just find
maybe
it
I'll
later.
refresh real quick.
If it helps when you're looking for
Okay.
it, it's the only thing with Acorn, and it's green.
There can't be that many.
It just says no
acorn
results when I type in
Perfect, that'll
Acorn.
do.
Let's see.
items.
Are you typing
Oh,
Acom? Because it does look like
isn't,
Acom.
isn't Gut in a different campaign?
Oh, maybe.
Is that
Oh
why?
yeah, you're
Oh,
Strahd.
you're in
That's
straw,
why.
so you
That's
don't.
why.
Yeah, you have to switch over at some point if you can. You don't get farthier stuff. I think in Strahd.
I'm just gonna type this in. That's fine.
I could be wrong about that, but I don't think you get.
I
his
think,
book
yeah,
then.
I think it's the
As
items
long,
just
as long as I know what
Yeah.
it does, it's fine.
Yeah, it's not attunement, so
Yeah.
Just
I remember this came up one other time, and I was like, oh yeah, he's in a different game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
No.
So I did. Okay, we got Chastity, we got Flash and Boom, we got Ulrich, we got Voptal. Okay, the next one, Gut. Do you want to head to the Bard guy and learn a new shanty?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that one. And if you guys ever want to do your scrying scenes as well, let me know, and we can do that. I have.
I'll do it when he's gone. But so do.
Then before we go over that, do you both want to do your scrying scenes real quick?
Yeah, we could.
You can
I
save
feel like
them
we
also.
want. I feel like I want to get us to get Logan. To be honest, I feel like we've been making him wait really long.
Yeah, it is.
It's been like 2.5 hours.
Let me. Then we'll. Okay, Alec, we'll do your shanty thing another day.
Yeah. That's
Remind
fine.
me. Remind me of it, because I'll forget. So we do your shanty thing the other day. Then let's get out of the way the. Let's get out of the way the fucking scrying scenes. God, I forgot. Okay. Who wants to do theirs first?
Go for it.
You can do it.
Me.
Are we doing it alone or are we doing it together? Is the question.
So that's the thing. So the crystal ball, it's not like a normal. It's like a ship item. So what you can do, you can ask to be private and just have you look at it, or multiple people can gather around and look at the ball as well.
Ball.
I'm not hiding.
Okay.
Let's do it right
so,
now.
so whoever would like can witness his.
Oh, we look through a crystal ball. I want to see.
Navi's gonna be too curious. She'll join too. It's not easy.
Yeah, it is 9:20 already. It's hard to judge how long downtime stuff takes. It's a lot of.
Mhm.
Okay, let me. So we're doing.
Checking up on someone.
Who you checking? You checking your fucking face? Let's see.
Checking these nuts.
Strahd.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking
Oh
saying.
yeah.
Okay.
I like
so I
how
have to hold
Strahd's
it.
doing. Yeah.
I want to
He
see
died.
how Strahd is.
It's just a pile of ash somewhere.
Well, he's probably in Avernus.
You find out your last name is Von Strahd.
Okay. So as you, this music is a little too
Sorry
hype.
about that.
This doesn't fucking work. I don't care anymore. I can't. This is not for the her shop. Okay. As you guys gather around the crystal ball, which I think I actually played over here. You
Ooh.
gather around the crystal ball. You look at Stonehenge.
Who my captain's seat
As
then?
the
Out of my seat.
I'm not in it. I'm standing by it.
so the freemen
leaning on it.
gather around the first mate Quentin, as he begins to concentrate, and you concentrate on Lydia Murray.
Yeah.
There's a shimmer and a rush of arcane wind as you then are back to a familiar place that you haven't seen for some time.
Ooh, pixel.
Get another pixely map. Turn this down for myself. As you see, let's see. Okay, the view comes into focus on a sun-drenched shop nestled beneath hanging ivy and flowering moss. The walls of her shop are packed with rows of wooden shelves holding potion bottles, bundles of herbs, and old tomes. There's a towering moon-glow tree that glows faintly blue in the daylight that dominates the room. Um, you see your mother, who is currently tending to her various ingredients, her succulent garden, and after some time, heads back behind her counter as she begins to flip through the ledger and taking notes. You know to be like her business ledger. You can hear her say, "Few sales this week. Another expedition must have gone in. Oh, poor fools. So few come back from the city these days. Maybe I'll offer a discount on stamina droughts or throw in a free herbal balm for first-time bleeders." And then the front bell jingles as a group of adventurers head on inside Adventures of Conatorga.
What the hell is that thing?
I don't know how many people have seen that guy
That
before.
fucking takes me back. Holy shit.
You knew what I mean.
Uh,
Lord.
as they head on in, you see a group of adventurers who are incredibly ragged and like they look like they've been scorched by flames and they're limping. And Miss Murray, got ourselves caught in an explosive rune again. Got anything for burns? Back so soon. Let me guess. Touched another rune you weren't supposed to. I got 2 healing potions fresh from this morning, and a discount if you promise not to bleed on my floor again. As the Leonin and the human begin to dig through their coin purse, the battle baby moves towards her counter. Sorry,
Like Quentin's just laughing his ass
Madam!
off at this.
Madam, I have slain ogres with a stare, dragons with a burp. You think I fear your glassware? Show me your best potions! We spoke of this, battle baby. You will fall trying to reach towards the shelf. Actually, I missed. Oh, and then actually, I missed the part. Yes, understood. Well, Miss Murray, you do look quite beautiful today. Have you reconsidered my offer? Battle baby, you're drooling on my floor again. And he's kind of slurp it up with his 2 buddies, kind of laugh towards him. Oh. And as they exchange the various potions and make the sale, and they will begin to head off soon. And remember, you lot, if you come across any strange books in that city, bring them to me. My Quentin still loves those old books, so. If I return, my lady, I'll bring you the entire library, and then you will accept my request. Still be my heart, battle baby. Boys, let us go. Sorry, Miss Murray. Thank you again. And they're gonna head on out, and she kind of smiles to herself and goes back to her ledger. And she continues working towards in her shop as normal. Do you have any questions or things you wish to say or do or anything, Quentin, as you watch her?
No, I just smile very warmly.
And that is a baby in armor and stuff. And it looks like that's weird.
Am I right in thinking that it's proposing my mother for sex?
It's up to you how you perceive the baby's
Okay.
dialogue.
Quentin, were you scrying on that baby?
I have no fucking idea what that thing was. It was like a baby, but it was also propositioning her, I think.
Who's the lady?
It's me, Mom.
Oh, nice. Looks sweet.
No, she's tough. Raised me alone, so probably stronger than I am. Anyway, your turn.
Yeah.
Do you want privacy or am I cool to stay?
You two have been around long enough. You can probably see this. You'll grab the
Cool.
orb and say Balindor.
Okay, you're all gonna see it then. I thought it was gonna be private, so everyone gets. So this is probably gonna promote some RP that might fuck Logan. We'll see where this.
Well, we can talk in the sauna. It's fine.
That's true. That's probably right. Once you
Yeah.
guys get to that, and I was waiting to try to get most of our RP there, so that's when. Okay.
Yeah, he'll probably
'Cause
talk about it
A-
there.
Alex is a bit more. Alex is not as nice as AJ is. Let me look at one thing real quick. Okay, I like this map. I don't think you guys ever seen this map before. Okay. Same situation as the Freemans gather around Gut the white-scaled kobold as he steps forward and presses his claw gently to the surface as he utters the name Falindor. There's another shimmer, a rush of arcane wind, and the world shifts, revealing this place. The vision reveals a massive cavern choked with a mist and shadow. At the center, the skeleton of Falindor, a dragon's massive ribcage large enough to cradle a ship, and around it, treasure. Coins, relics, artifacts, and wondrous gems. But Gut, you know, it's not nearly enough. From the far side, a group of white kobolds, tired and dirt covered, approach hesitantly these four, as you see many of the others gathered around. One steps forward and drops a few gold pieces and trinkets at the foot of the massive skull. Lord Thalander, we bring what we could find from the wreck. It isn't much, but as the air splits with a roar, a deep echoing cry reverberating from the bones themselves, as a green haze begins to emit from the skeleton and Falindor manifests. His skull in his ghostly form still bears the marks of the broken horn from his mortal death, and his spectral wings unfurl, casting the entire cave in a baleful light. The dragon speaks. This insult is what you offer me. You crawl back to my bones with this scrap. The kobolds tremble. One stumbles back as the massive jaw lurches forward. Kobold screams until a crunch fills the chasm. A flash of pale green light and one of the kobolds is gone. I will not fade into the storm with a hollow horde. I am Falindor the Verdant. Bring me my treasure! The rest of the kobolds flee in panic, yelping and scampering away like frightened rats from the great dragon. Silence falls to cave again until two pairs of soft steps approach the skeleton, a pair of the elders of the burrow, the cave. You see these guys. Great Thalendor, you born more glorious than ever, my lord. But if you turn all your fury on your own, who will remain to carry your gold home? The ghost dragon snarls, but does not strike back at the elder, but listens. The elder speaks once more. The young ones are scared, yes, but they are loyal. They remember their place, and so does your son. As you see them both bow to the dragon. Yes, Gut, your faithful Fangborn. He walks the world beyond. He travels with the pirates now, the freemen. He gathers treasure still. When he returns, it will be with enough to wretch you less. Finally, to join the dragon storm, that is the will of Runtheris. The ghost dragon lowers its head, and there's a long pause. Gut, my most loyal. He has found himself far from my spirit. Yes, let him return, and let him bring what I am owed. If he does, he shall be a true son of mine. But if he fails, my wrath shall split the Whispering Isles. I have waited long enough. As there's a shaking in the cavern as the dragon disperses back into the bones, and you can visibly see the kobolds let out like sighs of relief. Um, do you have any questions or comments or anything, Gut, as you see this occurring?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then after some time, there's a relief amongst the kobolds, and they will go back to their normal work as you are shifted back out of the crystal ball with your crew.
Got a lot of brothers and sisters, don't you?
I
Your mom must have been busy.
don't know if there's a mother, more just a father creating us.
That's your dad?
Something like that. Creator, maybe?
Huh.
Is that why you're collecting all this gold?
So I can bring back a big horde and hopefully free my brothers and sisters and put his spirit to rest. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
for
I
that.
remember walking out there one time.
It was the
I
crystal
poured my
ball.
brothers
The
and
crystal
sisters
ball.
to eat me.
You didn't hang up yet. It's your guys' fault.
Yeah, some
No,
Cobalt
it's
was
just
chatting
wrong.
about some random bullshit.
Okay.
Hello,
They're
who
talking
is
about
this?
they're doing the eulogy for the one guy that got eaten.
I don't want to cut you guys off because I know that was a lot. The guts
Yeah.
was way more intense. AJ's was nice.
I think it's like so shocking though. Like I don't even know what we'd really say.
So good. They're probably
Kinda
like,
fits
you
in a
guys,
way.
you guys right there because Gut let you see it. You should probably learn a whole lot about your captain you didn't know before. There's some things going on, and for Captain Gut, he's getting more restless. He's far more intense than he was when you left. He's that was a lot.
He'll note that. He noticed that he killed one of them, so he's not.
Yes, he did. He
pleased.
didn't. He did not used to do that. He's growing. He's and the elders and stuff. They look worried. It's been a long time, and he's growing. He's an unhappy dragon.
I hope there are Cobalts left by the time I get the horde.
But they are.
Sure,
But they,
it is.
yeah. Okay.
Surely.
Okay. We did Vatal, Flask, Chastity, Ulrich, random shopping. We never went to Hivasa's. We're just not going to go to Hivasa's Bazaar this campaign.
We will next week.
No, it's fine. If we go there now, this will be too long. We can't go there
we're
now.
going to the Sonic Reflect.
So
Captain,
let's
I'm
go.
so sore and
Okay.
stressed out. Let's
That
go
makes
for a
sense.
soak.
Good. I
Yeah,
agree.
How
I
about
need-
that dragon? You know what that reminded me of? A really nice sauna nearby.
Well, you guys probably,
Wait,
you
monkey.
probably do.
Monkey.
There are aplings here. Yes.
I'll be right back.
You know what goes good with water? Monkeys.
Apeling. Is that what you
It's
said?
funny too because
They are known as aplings. They are a
It's like
creature.
a-
They are
it's a
native to
weird-
Calais. They are monkey people. Aplings.
Apeling.
so many
They're-
comments that I will not make.
There's a
But it's
lot.
true.
It's a little racist. Like it does. Like I don't know what else. I like the name aplings, but calling them monkey people, it's a little much. I don't know what else.
I mean, at least
But it's
to
what
be
they
fair,
are.
It's a fantasy race, and
It's
it's
not
very
wrong.
blunt. They literally are that. They are.
Gorilla people? Gorilla men? That sounds
It's
a
the
little
same
better.
thing.
Gorilla men?
Yeah, they're also from the urban jungle.
Gorilla.
Let's see. Okay, or urban jungle. What is it called? The concrete jungle. That's what it is. Yeah, the concrete jungle too. Let's see. Okay. I think Alex said he just left. Which is okay.
Back.
Yeah, Pete.
He just went to go and pay.
Okay. So as you guys approach the Weaver's Rest, the scent of lavender and burning sage drips through the warm mist. And actually, I'm gonna use the same. I'm gonna use the same song I used to play whenever we did.
Very serene.
It's very,
Yeah, we
very
fight.
common. We walk in and they're killing each other in the baths.
All right,
Blood red
a
bats.
battle.
This is what I used to play in the Arcade Academy spa. So Um, though Copper Cove is the city of rum, chaos, and cannon smoke, here there is true silence, reverence even. There is a deep, calming pull to this face. As you enter, you quickly see an acolyte of the Matron of Fate. Her eyes, some of them have their eyes shown. She does not have her. She does not have her eyes covered, but she wears like that silk mask across her face. And she sees you all. Welcome, travelers. I can see your threads are fade, not yet snapped, but much tragedy has befallen you. Please, you must rest.
That sounds nice right now.
Very
For a
lovely,
mere
actually.
gold piece, you can have access to our amenities.
Here's 10 silver. Keep the change.
Thank you. She
One
kind of
gold
gives
it
a bow.
is.
You will have access to all our amenities. Um, and if you all give her a gold piece, you are greeted by other acolytes who they offer you like it's like spa type of stuff, like steamed towels. There's incense. There's cups of herbal tea. Very different than all pirate stuff going on. This place is a super different vibe. But people are very respectful. You see normal like pirates, and they don't act. They act very good here. Um, you are eventually after you're given a
Oh,
place
wait.
as a trade
Oh,
your
wait.
clothes. Either way is fine. Both are the same
Okay.
deal. It's okay. Either one.
You're going the ladies' way.
Yeah, I guess that technically they are second off technically, yes. Well, they are pirates. I don't even know. I guess they would section it off. I
This
don't.
place
People
is
don't
like
care too much in
fancier
the
from
olden
everything
days.
else.
Very much so. It's very nice, and actually, okay, and most likely it's been given the similar treatment that the Kihili's temple was. The pirate king is very religious, even for his craziness and chaos. He's a religious man, and the Matron of Fate's very close to Kihili. Um, as you were then led into the large open area um, with multiple steaming springs of various hues and scents and even temperatures. There's laughter and conversation that echoes gently within these walls. To one side, you see a group of free women who are reclining in a petal-scented bath, gossiping quietly. In another, you see a pair of apeling brothers who seem to be having a competition on who can withstand the very hot heat the longest. Um, you're escorted probably over. You could choose whatever one, but there's probably one you could all fit in easily, and it's kind of off to the side by yourselves. Um, oh, you could go to the first, whatever one you want, but that's like just private. See if be sitting right at the front. Um, uh, would you guys like to RP amongst you three, or do you want me to keep things moving?
Keep things going.
Okay.
Yeah.
While you guys are sitting relaxing, there are a couple things you hear. There's these like various like as the acolytes walk and talk. Like there's probably at some point like these women down here are tending to various things, and you hear, Brother Archimus still hasn't returned, and he took that ship just past last week's past. The matron's thread tremble when she speaks that damn Archidamus's name. Um, and you just hear these rumors about apparently some like acolytes gone missing. Um, as time passes gently, and our trio recover in the warmth, the tensions from their body melting. Eventually, there is a acolyte that approaches. Are you there, Logan?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay,
down
good.
here.
You're
He
as
duplicates himself.
You can't
as
submit image.
there is an acolyte that approaches you. I was going to stop your movement, but here's what you see. As you approach them, Logan, would you like to describe what your character looks like?
Yeah, I'm donned in like almost navy blue robes with shaggy brown hair. Over my face, I have like a navy blue headband that basically covers my eyes, and I'm shuffling, doing a riffle shuffle of what appears to be a deck of cards.
And you can all see on these cards, like even as you shuffle, you don't really see great like exact sight, but there's various beautifully painted symbology on each of the cards. And as the acolyte approaches, is there anything you say to them?
Fine evening, yeah? Siva, how are you doing today?
Just soaking.
Come
Would
up
you like your
under the
fortune
water.
read?
Does it cost anything?
Mm, I'd say 1 gold piece. I'll give you a La Panya. A little bit extra.
For a fortune. Alright, I'll toss him a gold.
What's the worst that could
Yes.
happen?
I shuffle through the deck. And I allow Gut to pick a card from the Fate's Turret deck. Or Turret. Yeah, Turret deck. I can't speak.
We'll take a tarot card.
It's triggering. It's really-
I love for a second you said
that's what the-
Tourette's. Your Tourette's deck.
That'd be
Tourette's.
funny, dude.
Fuck!
I want that to be a magic item now.
As
Each card you pull says "fuck" as you pull it. That's there. Okay, so as he pulls out the card, and when what is in just for in how do you say your character's name just to make sure?
it is Cord du Destin.
Okay, so Cordis.
Cord.
Cord.
Okay, Cord. Okay, that's I wasn't sure if it was Cord,
Like electrical.
Cordis. Okay, like Cord. Okay, and as a Gut pulls a card from you, Cord.
He pulls a lavish looking card that has a hoard of gold on it. Ah, I see. Yes. Look for a massive gold, not none. You desire a hoard. But not entirely for greedy purposes. You do this for a noble reason. However, I think the future is unclear if you will ever find enough gold to fulfill your complete desire, my friend.
Hard to say when you never know what is enough.
Hmm. And how about for share and tea? Would you like to draw as well?
I've always wanted to know how I'm gonna die. For real. Not for you, gold.
But you already did die.
That's why I said for real.
Won't
Yeah,
be
we
able
did
to
die for
tell
real.
you. I
What?
won't be able. Sorry, go ahead.
It's fine, you feel.
We
I
splash
won't
water
be
on you as we
able
argue.
to- Yeah, I won't be
Ah.
able to tell you how you die, but I can give you some information about yourself that fate has tied to you.
Information about myself that I don't even know myself? I like
Hmm.
that.
Did you know that his pinky toe is bigger than his others?
Why are you looking at my feet? I learn more about you every day. Anyways.
You pull another well-painted card, but it's upside down, and it looks like a single sword. You know a special fighting style, but not alone can you master it. You need to graft yourself back to the roots to obtain the knowledge that you seek, my friend. You must give yourself into this art and return to the origin in order to master it. You can't just find this, or you can't just learn it, but I think you can probably find it.
Alright. I was thinking about talking to the captain about that anyway.
Oh.
I'll do like a little dolphin swim away.
And what about you, Chef?
I think this whole fortune telling thing is a bit of a hogwash, but we'll see. Anyone can guess that he's a swordsman. He's a pirate. Anyone can guess that captain wants gold. He's a captain.
This is true.
What about me? What do you think I want?
Well, that depends. Let's see what card you draw.
Hawks out of the water.
You
Honestly, yeah,
pull a
you're so
card?
far away, she probably would just climb right out of the water and just go and pick a card.
Eh.
Hmm.
Better
You
be
pull
good. I'm cold.
Another well-painted card that is a woman standing back to back. Ah, you're looking for something. No, someone. Uh, the difficulty of finding what you seek and how you need to be truly prepared. If you're looking for someone, this particular someone, there's no going back for it.
It's a bit vague, but you did get kind of right. If you guess who it is, I'll give you an extra go.
Unfortunately, fate does not work like that, my friend.
I don't know. Captain has a lucky eye. I think we got luck on our side now.
My name's Claude de Destin. And what's your name, Shay?
Well, I'm Nave.
And then she pauses and doesn't do what Bria does, and she looks at the other two for them to give their names. If they want to.
Not getting doxxed. This is a new feeling. My name is Captain Gut of the Gutters.
Oh, Captain God. It's nice to meet you.
Quentin.
Ah, T. Quentin. A pleasure to meet you.
Is the D silent in your name, Quentin?
I don't have a D
He
in my
said
name.
She's like trying to like spell it in her brain after she heard him say that.
Cord, you lazy thread chewer! Get your spindle back in line and I'll weave you into the mop rags.
Ah, I believe that's my calling. I will see
Wait,
you
we got our fortunes read by a freaking sweatshop worker?
I pull you in the water.
What?
Be careful of the bouillon.
The boon what?
As
The
Mignon.
order of blooming onion?
The blooming
as
onion.
as
Oh wait, do
mothers-
they have drinks here? That'd be very nice right now.
herbal tea.
Ah.
You're like,
That's true. I want something unhealthy.
Long Island herbal tea.
Long
as,
Island.
we smuggle in some vodka,
Keister.
put in the tea.
as Mother Superior yells for Cord to get back to work. Is there anything in particular you three are doing amongst yourself in private before you just relax and head on out of the spa?
Yeah, Captain. On the topic of personal quests, hopefully this one might be a little more successful if we do it. Sometime, doesn't have to be soon. Whenever it's relevant.
Mhm.
I'd go into Conatorga. I'd like to. And again, it's no pressure or anything, but
You want to go where?
Conatorga. Home.
Oh.
Where?
Oh.
My home.
Does you know where that's located or anything about that place?
So, what Conatorga is a place Gut 100% wants to go to. Conatorga is an island to the far south. It's not that far from Copper Cove, to be honest. And there's a small like settlement built around what Conatorga actually is, which is a Taladani dungeon-esque, and it's believed that at the bottom of this dungeon lies the fabled city of Esamir, known as the City of Wonders. And adventurers have built up this town around this dungeon to basically adventure in it. They dive down there, they bring stuff back, and they sell it and find various treasures. Many die inside, and the goal is for one person to one day reach the bottom, which is the City of Wonders. In AJ's scene where he was scrying, looked like there were some adventurers who had just went inside and faced some traps, and then were getting potions to heal that. For Dalen, you can very much think like it reminds me of is it Out of the Abyss or I think it is Into the Abyss, that anime we watched, like that. It reminds me a little bit of that, or You Are Me to Dalen, or the or Dan Maki, a little bit like that. Never
Yeah,
mind. I know other people won't
either
get
one
that,
could
but
kind of fit that
that's
vibe.
what it reminds me of. But it's like, and for Gut would care is that is a place that, besides the center of the bay, the Wild Isles, if you want treasure, that's where you go. You might die though.
Ah, Quentin, you're asking the guy who's trying to build a hoard of treasure if he wants to go to the city where the treasure is. Of course I want to go.
I'm not really interested in the gold, but I would love to see your homeland.
Good, I'll take your
And we
share.
might find useful items.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice place. You'd have to meet my mom though.
You weren't going to
Yeah.
introduce me to your mother? That's a red
I'm
flag.
sure. I'm sure at some point I would have gotten around to it.
Red flag? Is
Mush-
it green flag because you're an orc?
She's gonna ponder on that for way too long.
I mean, surely you want to show your best body to your mom, right?
I know. I've.
Does she know you're a pirate?
Yes.
Good.
But I didn't really look like this last time I saw her, and
An orc?
Oh, wait, you left your mother before you went through your gothic stage?
Yeah. Covered in wounds?
That's awkward.
the tattoos are new, the hair's new, the eyes are new, everything.
Don't worry about that part now, Logan.
Okay.
As long as you say it's not a phase, it should be fine.
I mean, even if it's a face, I'm stoked with it. So,
It's true.
but I mean, think of it. Think about it. It's one little lady raising a half-orc child alone. We moved a lot. I don't know. Burdens. Don't want to be a burden to her anymore.
Well, I say we go there after we do this, what was the thing we're doing, Captain? Something about like a stone?
Yes, we're gonna go get the stone. The Philosopher's Stone.
Ulrich
Do you think we
really wants
should,
that Firestone.
I've been thinking about it, Captain. We lost our cook and our priest. What do we do?
I mean, there are a lot of priests here.
Well,
Yeah, what
okay.
about
Well,
the
you-
cook, though?
While you guys talk about possibly getting more like replacements for your crew, I'm assuming then that you guys start exiting out of the spa and begin heading on out. If there's something special you want to do, feel free to stop me.
And send you up,
Well-
I know a good cook.
That's true. He's been on a mission.
No, Captain.
as as you guys begin to head on out, you guys do hear something nearby. As you see the woman who yelled at Cords, and then this jolly weird old man. I like his already had drool in his mouth.
Nice.
He's
It's
too
so
happy.
jolly and blonde.
So jolly
Uh,
from drinking all the herbal tea that's probably spiked.
That damn Archidamus. Okay, I've divined where he is. The ship he traveled on lies broken, the water reeks of death, and he is waylaid. She reaches into a pouch and she tosses it to you, Cord. Go, Cord. He needs help. Hire a vessel and find him and bring him back before his tapestry fades further.
Absolutely, sure. It's my pleasure.
Yes, head to the dock. You'll find someone who will give you voyage, but you must be hurry. He is. I mean, who even let his tapestry fade for all I care?
We've rested a
Oh.
while, Captain. Should we set sail sometime?
Apologies.
Yeah, we'll be heading out soon.
Well, so what you guys hear, if you're interested, is you hear that these individuals are currently paying for a job that this individual needs an escort by ship, and he's heading toward the dock.
Heard y'all
is-
were hiring.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Would
gonna
you
get
like
dressed because
money?
I don't like talking to strangers naked.
Yeah, he's letting it all loose.
Oh, Captain Gut, right?
Aye. Couldn't
So
help
what
over
do I
here.
owe you pleasure?
Couldn't help but overhear your little conversation that you might be looking for voyage, and paying job, things like that.
Yes, I need to go grab someone who's marooned.
Aye, we do happen to be sailing in directions. You know what the job's paying? Go grab him.
I
As
was
you
given
open up
this
the pouch,
sh-
there's 100 gold pieces in it. Cords.
I have 100 gold pieces. Would that suffice?
Go pick somebody up. That should be okay payment.
I like the cut of your jig. Alright, shall we head out then?
Aye.
I miss the time, but something she gave you also when she gave that to for your own protection cord. She also, let me see, where did I put that? I'm gonna make sure I get the. It's nothing crazy. There it is. Cord. So she also gave you one regular and one greater healing potion. Yeah.
I'll go ahead and add those to my inventory.
Okay. So for 100 gold pieces, apparently find this Archidamus that has gone missing, and this strange acolyte of fate needs escort, and you guys can just leave it on him to go and figure out his on his own. You just get paid for the voyage vessel, or maybe you get paid more for helping find Archidamus. It's up to you guys. So is there anything you all wish to do before you sail towards where he's at? He's not that far away. It's like a day away.
We have a lot of stuff to sell, but we could just go out and do it real quick. We're coming back anyways.
Would we be able
So-
to finish it tonight, Tanner, or would it take more?
No way. You guys can start it though.
Up to you guys. I usually like to start things when we might have a chance to finish.
You want to sell shit then?
I'm down to sell shit.
Okay, so I need you guys to tell Cord that you need to wait on saving his brother, his brethren of the acolytes.
Right. Just go to the ship. Get accustomed to your new room,
Yeah,
and we'll be right there.
there should be an empty room with a shrine. You can take it for now. Don't worry about the last person to add it.
We
Yeah,
just
I
need to buy
feel-
some supplies for the journey.
Yeah, and feel free to mess with that shrine. Add
Yeah,
to
if
it.
you want to make it like fadey, right?
Don't
Okay.
desecrate it. I don't feel like getting hit by a wave.
Oh, no,
No,
don't.
like an
don't ta-
addition onto it, like an extra.
Yeah, I said add things. Don't take anything off it though.
Desecrated.
Also,
Sorry.
can you see?
Can I see? He lifts up the blind and you see heterochromia eyes, both one blue, one green. Yes, the mask is mainly for sure.
It's like see through.
It
It's
Here's a
allows.
see-through cloth. Imagine if you could do that with your clothes.
Well, hold on. It allows me to commune with fate much easier. I can see it better if I just have the blind on. But yes, I can see normally.
It's very helpful to see things.
Yes, of course it is. Surprisingly, you can see the whole tapestry if you focus well enough.
Now, stop looking at my dick and see you later.
I don't think that's in the fates, but absolutely.
Cord lifts his head up from your crotch,
Yeah. Sorry.
staring right at it, just directly. He's like, "Oh, sorry, didn't think you'd notice with my blindfold." Okay, so do you guys want to RP out some selling stuff? Do you guys want to do some quick downtime and bookkeeping and just kind of general do you guys need to whatever you guys want to do? I don't know if you just want to list off stuff and we tell you prices, or you want to I want to go to this merchant and talk to him. Technically, you guys have enough time to go to Gibas's if you wanted.
Oh yeah, let's go to
True.
her then.
Yeah,
You do.
we can get you Kakibasa.
Okay. And if Cord, if you want to attack, you can go to the ship. Like if you, where they sent you, Cord, you're technically you work for them now. They hired you, but you can come with them if you want. That's a. You guys, would you guys say anything when Cord starts following you to the bazaar? Like, where you fall?
The ship's that way.
I mean, you can hang out
It's
if
a-
you want, but the
it's
ship's over
important.
there.
I mean, yeah, you can
I-
come if you want.
I told them we're buying supplies and stuff, which is true. So I don't think.
I think it's funny you said it.
Yeah, you can come if you want.
It's just-
I just
It's just boring manifest shit, but you can come hang out if you want.
He starts following from a distance, try not to get noticed.
I can smell you. You smell like fucking chlorine.
Okay, so
Why
do you
I
wish to
smell
go?
like food?
Do you wish to go with him,
The
Cord?
sauna.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
Okay, that's fair.
Chlorine is.
It smells like chlorine. It's just the arc.
Nice.
Ugh,
Oh
Good
no.
reference.
Yeah, it just reeks.
gross. Something
This
I
is
haven't
way better than
seen
pools.
much life outside the place.
The sauna.
The sauna, yes.
You live
Yeah,
in
it must have
there?
been hard working in a sweatshop, huh?
I don't know if I would call it a sweatshop ship, but
It's a place
It
that
can
they
be
work
nice,
you
no
to
need
the
to
bone,
too much.
and you get paid nothing, and you sweat a lot.
I got it's hot. Who the fuck was that?
Marin, she cracking got her again.
Oh yeah.
You keep looking younger every day, Quentin. Maybe we should visit that sauna more often.
I think it's like a certain like aspect. Like
I'd like that.
he looks like this from one side, and the other side looks
That's
completely
what-
different.
That's what his mom remembers him as, and that's what
Yeah.
I think he looks like now.
You're right.
My-
It's very different. It's a
I
lot.
just love seeing it over and over.
Okay.
Probably the only game I haven't changed my like token by now.
So, and that's good. You should do that. Always stay the same.
Stay the same.
Never change. You're perfect
I like
the way
I,
you are.
I liked this art when I first found it, so I don't really think.
Yeah.
I think you look perfect, darling.
What about me?
I think you look dashing, Captain.
Gay.
But not perfect. I see.
Yeah, you heard.
Captain,
You,
I
hey,
have
Gut,
to be very nice
Yeah.
to her.
York would have said you were perfect. Captain
Help me
York
out
would've
here.
said you were perfect.
True. York
Remember
would have said the right answer.
Captain, we're each other's
Okay.
wingmans, alright?
It's true.
As you try to explain why you're better than York, which is impossible, Quentin, to the captain. You.
I think it's very possible.
I can think of one really big reason, but I shouldn't say it.
No.
As
I
you move
wanna
through
say
the
it.
market, and you guys are drawn with the smell of exotic spices, faint traces of sulfur that fill the air that emanate from this shop that has like a curtain as its opening area. As you are able to enter Kivasa's bazaar, as you're filled immediately with the scent of I believe they're hookahs and the tobacco smoke and such. And you see a very strange creature behind the counter inside an immaculate shop that counters greatly with its outside appearance. And almost like it gets bigger when you head through here. You see a regal feline man with an impeccable mane of fur, clad in silken robes. He gives you a big grin as he rises up. It gives you a bow, and immediately you see his hands are almost like backwards, strangely. Ah, no faces. Welcome, welcome, weary travelers and bold buccaneers. Welcome to Kivasa's Bazaar. Kivasa knows what you seek, wonders, powers, perhaps a little mischief. What is it that I, Kivasa, can do for you?
Just got my end to see what you got on tap.
Oh, Kivasa has all, my friend. Potions to save your life or make you invisible to thy enemy. Scrolls that summon storms or silence your foes. Food that can make even the saltiest sea dog sing like a siren. Kivasa has everything. You want a staff that whispers secrets, a ring that bends vase? Oh, Kivasa delivers.
Hmm.
As he opens up his ledger, you can look at.
Yeah, do you have
You're
any
like, okay, well-
specials?
Yeah, you're like, well, fuck face. What am I supposed to do with that? Give me a fucking item name and just.
I don't know what I want. I
It's
wanna
like
know
going
what's
to a restaurant and they're like, "We can interest you in food." Man, I love.
And say,
food.
well, as you guys look around, say you pick up a couple things, look around like wands, like, aha! See, you'd have a true eye for treasure. You looked directly to that, didn't you? Oh, Captain, I can tell. That is called the Jinx Whip. And then you look at 3,000 gold piece. You probably move to the next thing.
the Jinx
Yeah,
Whip.
oh, but that whip, my friend, it's no ordinary just. Oh, is that the wand? No, that's no ordinary stick of wood. A harbinger of miracles. Fine, fine. You can't afford Kivasa's fair price. Fine. Let us show you what the poors purchase.
Yeah, can
But
we see
now
the
we're
bargain
talking.
bin? Is that okay?
Okay. So, okay. Once more, a lot of stuff. Okay. You guys are just gonna ask me a bunch of questions. The handy haversack, don't worry about it. You guys have a bag of holding. You came across one. Cap of water breathing, various +1 weapons, +1
Protection.
ammunition, a boing boing bonbon, a treasure hunter shovel. Oh, it looks like stuff came. Let's see. The
Explain
Jinx Whip.
this
Come
boing,
on.
boing,
Ring of.
bong, bong.
Oh, you want to know what that is? Let me read
Yeah.
the rec. Come on, you don't need.
Boing boing bomb.
I thought I knew that one would stand out. Then Ring of Protection, Bane Shield, a bolt of wild lightning, and Angler's Wand. He also has like He's an enchanter. He can make enchantments of +1 to +2 elemental damage. He can provide the sentinel property to a weapon. He can make the vicious property for a weapon. He sells various potions and scrolls, healing potions up to superior, water breathing potions, first and second level spells. But we care about the boing boing bonbon.
Boy,
Very important.
Ah, yes. You see, I know you salty dogs wish to have a sweet treat. Now look at what Kivasa has made special for pirates such as yourself.
I want it.
Okay, one second. I've had these for a long time. I never got to use them. So, this chocolate candy, I've enchanted the fluffy nougat inside as if it is clouds themselves. The candy is quite delicious, but it is much more than that. It can be eaten with a single bite using an action. A creature that eats the entire candy gains resistance to bludgeoning damage for 10 minutes. For the duration, each time you take bludgeoning damage. Okay, so I was like, so
Looks at the
each time you take,
camera.
so what it, so what it does is you eat it, and for 10 minutes you are resistant to bludgeoning damage. You also, when you're hit by something, you're immediately pushed 15 feet away from the damage's source, like you're floating, you're like a cloud. So if you get hit, you get knocked back 15 feet. If the damage is from falling, you bounce 15 feet in the air only once, and you land safely on your feet, taking no falling damage, no further falling damage.
I like that.
The effect ends early if you take piercing damage and you hear a popping noise. So what it does, you eat it, bludgeoning damage resistance, but you get knocked around like all over the place and like 15 feet get knocked around. And if you take falling damage, you half it because bludgeoning, and then you land on your feet. So it's kind of like a weird feather fall a little bit.
Okay.
So that is what the boing boing bonbons do.
I mean,
Neat little item.
pretty fucking cool.
Whenever
very
whenever we have like a ton of gold, I'm gonna buy like a ton of those. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
those ones are 50 gold. Still a lot of money. It's maybe like buying a regular healing potion, but it could save you from massive falling damage, or maybe like, okay, give you an idea. Cannons are bludgeoning weapons, but you're gonna get knocked off the ship. But you just
I
live.
will eventually buy one of these for sure. Then cannons and
So,
mimics.
but it get knocked in, but you're pushed back 15 feet from the source, and so that is what the boing boing bonbons do.
How much
And-
for a +1 enchantment?
Expensive. So what it does?
Just trade.
Do you okay? How about this? +1 enchantment, as in you want a weapon customly enchanted, or you want to purchase a +1 weapon from him? Purchasing a +1 weapon from Kivas is 500 gold pieces, and you could purchase a +1 scimitar right now if you wanted.
What if you wanted a +1 Bastoni Nightblade?
So with that, because it has one enchantment
Oh.
already, it would take
I
it
guess
takes a little bit of time. You're getting in the 1,000 number.
Okay.
I'd have to look exactly for it. You for sure can do it, but you start pushing into the 1,000 range because it already has it's much more expensive to do that. But that's a very good thing to like. Okay, like Navi's crossbow could have that done too. It could be a +1 1d4 poison weapon. But I think
good.
you're starting to get to the 1,000 range number. It becomes very expensive quickly. +2, that's a higher level thing. It's too much
Oh,
right now
yes.
for us. So you're looking towards like 1,000-ish gold at least. I'd have to look for sure, because I'd have to figure out I'd have to figure out how much I value the undead Nightblade enchantment. That's not super strong, but it's not so like it's not like okay, Dalen's 1d4 poison is more powerful enchantment than necessarily than the specific undead one because it's such a niche specific thing.
Mhm.
So, yeah, so at least 1,000 gold, AJ, I'd say.
If we sold some stuff, I could get a scimitar.
We
Okay,
could probably go ahead and split our or share the loot right now if we wanted to.
you guys could for sure afford this, and even since we're getting late then to the end of the night, you guys can also think over a week. You know what I mean? We could type if you don't. We don't have to lock nothing in yet. Do you guys want me to start explaining some of the shit this guy has on his stuff?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like okay, like Jinx whip. What is that? That's a whip that has a cat head on the end of it.
Camp.
Jinx stands for
I
Jinx.
don't think so. This is what. So here's the. Technically called the Jinx yarn, but it's a whip. And Logan, to give you an idea, your gold roughly, because I didn't think we'd go shopping with you, I believe you get around 200 gold roughly from a starting thing. Don't worry about it now. You get that from a certain thing, but eventually. So if it matters, uh, I think I decided your starting goal was roughly 200 something. I tried to make it somewhat in line with what the other guys had, just on their own sheets.
Gotcha. I'll just put it on.
Yeah, I can tell you that whenever you get back from doing Archidemia's thing and you were gonna head off and join the crew, Mother Superior gives you a couple little things, and that's your extra starting stuff. Because she
Oh,
wishes
okay.
you good luck, basically. So, but if you see something here you really wish to buy, then so you have roughly like 200 to 250. I have to just remember what it was. I try to match it with the other guys, but
I got
um,
210.
the Jinx yarn, it's a braided whip, looks like a frayed yarn with a cat skull, remains knotted to the end. Though a creature that's hit by the whip is cursed by it until the end of your turn, or until you hit a different creature. While cursed, a creature is haunted by 8 ethereal cats and suffers from the following effects. The creature's speed is reduced. The creature has disadvantage on ability checks or saving throws it makes to avoid being knocked prone. It's like cats trying to like push him over and stuff. When you hit the creature with attack using the whip, it takes an extra 1d8 necrotic damage as the ghostly cats claw and gnash at the creature. If you roll an 8 on the necrotic damage, the creature must also succeed a DC 15 dex save or be knocked prone. Undead creatures are immune to the effects. So you curse them, and special cats fuck them in various means, and it also lets you get extra necrotic damage. It's very expensive though. It's like a
God
2,000
damn.
gold whip. Glory would have probably liked that.
I love it.
I like this item too. The Jinx here.
I would love that item. Yeah.
Or maybe Glory wasn't the whip. Maybe
Yeah, she
was
was the
Glory
whip gal. Yeah.
Oh, she was. Okay, she just used her crossbow a lot too. She
Yeah.
had a couple cool items.
Nice.
The next one. Okay, you guys want to know what the treasure hunt shovel is?
I think I remember the treasure hunter.
I was gonna say I think.
Oh, I
someone
like
else
showed it
had
before.
that.
Redacted wanted that item. I remember.
I must have talked about it then or something.
Which
I don't think
redacted?
I don't think I've talked about that before.
Crushed by a Kraken redacted. Wanted that item.
Okay. It acts as a spear.
Yeah, the X marks the spot.
It's a +2 spear. It does really good against like earth elementals and such like that because of the shovel. Being a +2 weapon, it might be it's in the rare property, so 3,000 gold is still probably okay. While attuned to this weapon, the gem in the shovel glows softly whenever you are within 50 feet of buried treasure worth at least 100 gold pieces. The closer you are to the treasure, the brighter the gem glows. You can also use a locate object spell from the spear. It's kind of like a more powerful version of the tricorn.
Yeah, I was thinking about that item too.
But it is 3k gold and it's a spear. I don't think any of our characters use spears.
No, we're not really strength characters.
It's just perfect.
I actually could use it when I eventually become a Hexblade, but that's not for a bit.
Something to think about.
That'd be really funny. Treasure shovel as you're swinging it around.
I do like that item.
I like that a lot.
Cap of water.
It's a future purchase.
This one's a simple one. You use a command word as you create a bubble of air that forms around your head, and it allows you to breathe normally underwater.
Does it just last, or has like a time frame, or?
I'm trying to open it up. I know there's a time frame.
Is it about is it hour or 8 hours? I think it's something.
I might drop from internet soon in case I stop talking. My stuff's not loading anymore.
Oh.
Let's see. One of you guys look up cap of water breathing. It's a normal GP item because I can't search it.
Cap of water breathing.
Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, it stays like that until the cap is removed or you're no longer in underwater. So it lasts the whole time you're underwater.
That's good.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
Oh, what if you get knocked out of the water?
Yeah, then it ends. Don't leave the water.
I guess you can just recast it.
You don't
want out of the water by a Kraken.
It doesn't look like there's a limit.
So it is you just have to. It takes like an action, I believe, to activate. That's the limit. Yeah. Cap of water breathing. Yeah, that was an early one. I thought you guys might buy really early in the campaign. We're a little bit past that now.
Making sure, actually, while you mentioned that, did you add that item out, AJ?
The helm, I did.
The helm, yeah. Okay, making sure.
Do you have the mana ray? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
We all know what Ring of Protections do, but that's a very good item.
I like that.
1,000 gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Bane Shield.
Bane.
The Bane Shield is this.
Yeah, it's the Bane Shield.
It's the best shield you'll ever see.
I'll take it away. Nah, it can be Bane the cover of it. I like
I like using shields.
The classic iron shield is emblazoned with a skull like a face of a demon. The shield has 3 charges and regains 1d3 charges daily at dawn. What this does is when you take damage from a creature within 5 feet of you, so right next to you, and you're holding the shield, you can use a reaction to expend one of its charges to then curse that creature. The next time that creature makes an ability check or attack roll, before the end of its turn, it has to roll a d4 and subtract that from the roll. So you're basically giving it Bane.
Oh, I like that.
So
I like
it's
that.
not a super so it's not it's a now this is another one where it'd be very expensive. You could pay Kibasa a lot of money to enchant to become a +1 shield also. Very expensive. That's
Very.
related. But for now, it'd be a reaction and you basically put Bane on them for a turn.
Hitting a strong creature with that would be really good, though.
It is a good idea. And the thing is, what's the strongest about it is it's automatic. You just have to be within 5 feet of it. That's
That's
your
my
restriction.
exact thought.
You have to be right
That's
next to it, so it's scary, but it's auto. So that's the Bane shield. The bolt of wild lightning.
That would sound cool too.
I think.
I believe this is an arrow
This one makes me think
Oh,
of.
never
something.
mind.
or crossbow bolt. It's either way. It's either one.
Pew.
Yeah, it acts as a bolt, but I can allow arrow if we have one of those. The crossbow bolt is made of zigzagging glass. When we use a crossbow to fire the bolt at a target within 100 feet of you, the bolt transforms into crackling bolt of lightning. The bolt recreates the effects of a lightning bolt spell, DC 15, and extends from you in the direction of the target. From the target. If the target is made of metal or wearing metal armor, it has disadvantage on the saving throw, and the lightning immediately arcs up to 4 random targets that are within 30 feet of the original target. So it's a bolt. I need to look. It might be a one-time use major thing. I can't
If it's
remember
an
now.
arrow, they usually are one-time use things.
I just want to make sure this is special. I think it's a one-time use where you basically shoot it. It acts as lightning bolt. It then acts as chain lightning, and it zooms to a few people. So you basically get a super bolt like one time. So, 500 gold is expensive though. I want to make sure because it's made it. Maybe it has a risk of breaking and shattering the glass. I feel like there's a limit to it, but my write-up's not helping me. Oh, here it is. Once the bolt transforms into the bolt of lightning, the ammunition is destroyed. There you go. I knew it was somewhere. So, you fire it, makes like a lightning bolt, and then it can chain lightning into a few other targets. So, super arrow. The angler's wand.
How much is that
Wand.
one?
Wand.
Angler's wand.
I think anglers is another 500er.
Angler.
Here it is.
Boing boing bon
Angler.
bon.
I like the
Bon bon.
bonbons.
Boing boing bon
Bon bon.
Ah, he's eating the fucking
Fish.
candy.
Okay. While holding this wand, you can use action to speak its command word, and it transforms into a fishing rod, complete with a line and tackle. It remains in this form until you speak the command word again. The wand has 7 charges. You can use fish slap. While holding the wand, you can use an action to expend one of the wand charges to send one of the special fish towards a target that's within 60 feet. The fish then grows in size, swoops through the air to the target, and smacks the target with its oversized tail or fins. You make a ranged spell attack against the target using an attack bonus. On a hit, it does a 1d12 plus 3 force damage. The fish then swims away and disappears. You can also use reel in. Let's see. You point the wand at the target within 60 feet of you. They make a strength save, and you can pull them towards you by 30 feet as if you are hooking them. And they stayed hooked until they're far away. You can then use a bonus action on your turn to force the hook creature to repeat saving throws and continue pulling it 30 feet towards you. You just keep fucking pulling him towards you. Let's see. You can only have one creature hooked at a time. Okay, so it acts as a fishing pole, and it is a magical fishing pole, so it's a little bit better when you guys have to go fishing. You can also shoot special fish from it, like a wand with a 1d12 plus 3 force damage. You
Fish
can
slap.
also reel someone in. So and that's a 500. Okay, I think that's the main weird ones you guys just can't know off the top of your head. So then he also has +1 weapons. Do you guys know what Yeeklawas are?
It's an
Probably
instrument. Or no, it's like the rain.
It's a weapon. So he does have these.
Aren't they like blowguns?
Okay. A simple melee weapon.
Eek.
It's like a wooden shaft, like a wiener. Steel stone blade up to 8 inches. That's a big wiener. Let's see. It has it's kind of like a unique throwing type of weapon that also has like a melee weapon. It's just a unique kind of item. I forget what they look like.
They
What?
kind of look like tiny
Yeah, glow
spears.
art. Yeah, it's a tribal based item.
Yeah. It's like a fucking stone tied to a stake.
Yeah,
Tribal.
I don't know if your character would be that's what a Yikla was. 'Cause I saw that in there.
Is it light?
Yeah, is a simple melee weapon. You can look. I think it's a martial based weapon, but that's for sure a good question to look in the chain. I'm not exactly sure. The various enchantments. If this didn't make what I said earlier, like putting the sentinel on something, like you could put the sentinel property on an item, or like the vicious property on an item.
Is Sentinel just like you get the feat?
Advantage.
with
Yeah,
it?
you get. So you know what a sentinel shield does?
I like that item.
You could
I
put
think
that.
West had it. Yeah.
You could put a sentinel shield. You could put a sentinel on a scimitar. Like it's just a property type. So you can make a sentinel scimitar, and I think it gives you advantage on initiative, maybe advantage on perception, something like that.
Yeah, it's advantage on perception. I think it's actually initiative too. I think it's both.
Yeah.
It's pretty
So
strong.
that's what the sentinel property does, and he can enchant it to an item.
Wow.
I think if it's a base item with nothing on it, it might be 500 gold. If it's an item that's already enchanted, that's when you start pushing towards the thousands.
So it have to be like
I
a
know what
weapons
I'm buying.
enchanting, creating enchanted shield with it. Do it have to be a weapon specifically?
It could be any item.
Oh,
So
you
you
just
can make a
enchant-
Sentinel shield.
can he incent?
Yeah.
Can he enchant my turtle sentinel shell shield? Yeah.
Yeah, then at that point, he's just gonna sell you a sentinel shield. That's
Oh.
basically what it is. I mean, it would be your turtle thing, but that'd
Okay,
be
good.
that's a little bit
That's the
easier. Yeah,
important part.
yeah.
It has to be the turtle shell.
This is an important
Like-
investment.
I hate when my list does that. Okay, I have to figure out what a sentinel shield costs. My list tells me 20,000 gold, so I have to change that. My list goes super crazy with certain
It was
items.
a pretty
for some
late
reason.
item in Strahd. We were like
So
level
it
9 or 10.
it's uncommon. So it probably would be. I'll say this: if you wanted a sentinel shield gut, you could buy one for 500 gold pieces. You'd have to give them a couple days to enchant your shield, though.
Okay, I can do that.
But 500 gold pieces—that's the max amount for an uncommon. If I change my mind later, I'll let you know. That seems fine. I don't know why it says 20,000. This list must really value.
Pretty strong
That is
item. I'm not too
wild.
surprised, but that's
Having
maybe-
advantage on both initiative and on perception checks is
Then
fat.
maybe I
Absolutely.
make it 1,000. Then
I
I'd
won't
have
buy
to.
it now. Then that's the case, but it's a good item.
I'd have to. I'm just going off the top of my head. I guess it is a strong item. Just 20k is crazy. 20k is wild.
That is a bit too
That'd
much.
probably be, I would say that's like an 8,000.
That's
gold
4
item.
cannons.
Okay,
Yeah.
but Dalen, to give you an idea, an 8k item is more expensive than a rare item.
I mean, it's a pretty good item.
Okay, sentinel shields are uncommon items.
Yeah, but initiative.
Initiative and
I'm just letting you know. So
perception
that's
both
and
big.
so
It's
that's
like a
that's
good
where the
item.
numbers start getting hard. So I start like so basically like it's 8. So if so what I'll say, so we're getting to the end of it. Alec has interest in enchanting that, and I'll find out a set. I'll set a so price for enchanted sentinel shield.
Mhm.
It'd be like
Are you-
20,000.
Are you sure you wouldn't rather have the Bane one?
The main one is cool, but the Sentinel one is really good.
The Bane one's 500 gold pieces.
And I don't really like getting swung at that much.
Yeah, and you have to be up. That's the part. That's the bad part. You have to be up in the business.
Yeah. The Sentinel
Or I
one
guess the
probably
times
more
they
my
rush
style.
you. So okay, I'll look at it. It probably should be a few thousand. I said 500 because the max for an uncommon item is that, but I guess he's technically chanting a custom item. But it's a. I'll think about it. I'll figure out. I'll figure it out. It's on the list.
It's never
Okay. The Sentinel properties. I'm just copy and pasting something. Oh, as you guys look around, very quickly, this is likely Chastity goes to this guy a lot for items.
Mm.
As you guys look around, you see a little bit. Very likely, that's just a guess, but very likely that you see a couple things in here that remind you of that. +1 ammunitions, 50 gold pieces, or just +1 arrows and bolts or whatever. +1 weapons, 500 gold pieces
How
for
much
most.
for like I think there was another one that was interesting. Let me see real quick. Because you said you could do weaponry that does elemental damage.
That's one of his enchants. Yes, it depends on what you want to give him.
What if he wanted like an elemental rapier that had like
So,
poison
well,
damage?
do you want him to enchant your vicious rapier?
How much would that cost to do that way? I'm assuming a lot, like a lot, a lot.
It's thousands.
Yeah. What if it was just a standard one then?
Do you want it to be +1?
No.
Elemental damage.
Hmm. For a 1d6 elemental rapier, I could probably it's like probably 500 gold ish with a quick thing on my top of my head. Probably make an I'd have to think about it 'cause it's not a +1, but at least 500, maybe at most at least like 500 gold pieces roughly, maybe a little bit less.
That'd be cool.
I
What would
had
you
to-
give me
I had
for
to-
the vicious rapier?
Oh, sell it?
Yeah,
Give
have
me
I
a
sold
second.
it?
Come on. God damn it. I'll type it over here.
So does Gut like have proficiency with shields? Is he carrying a shield right
He's
now?
is it Valor Bard, right?
Valor, yeah.
Valor?
Yeah, so yes, he does.
He's in like chainmail, has like a shield.
He's a
Or a
Oh.
scale
mid front
He is very
fighter.
good AC.
Yeah.
Probably dressed the way
Probably
you're dressed.
Probably about the same, yeah.
18, yeah.
Yeah, 18.
What color is your vicious rapier? I'm gonna make sure real quick. Is it blue or green?
It is. Where the fuck is
Blue.
Vicious is blue, I think.
It depends. I think his might be the green version.
Oh, I named it Guts Cutter. It's blue.
It is blue. Okay. Is it +1 or is it just vicious?
It's just vicious.
Just vicious. 500 gold pieces.
Pretty good. Would you be willing to do
I'll
a trade
Sell
for the
it,
sword?
and then you buy it. Yeah.
I'll give you that. It technically isn't the rare item, and so I think if 5 for a vicious rapier, 500 GP.
That's pretty good.
Money.
I'd be interested in just trading that for one like a D6 elemental sword.
What
Okay.
element?
A saber
okay.
of Blink.
If you wanted to trade your vicious rapier for a D6 elemental rapier, you can.
Cool, I'd do that. Yeah.
Okay, we can swap. Let's see. Let me make sure it's complete. Let's see. That'd be okay. Here's what he also says. I can make that trade, but how about no potions, no nothing else? Just a swap. I mean, yeah. Well, he tries to offer you a regular healing potion as well.
Yeah, he'd happily buy a regular one. Do you have a greater one?
There you go. There you go. So then for 550, then give him or you want to buy a greater one? Those are about 200. Those get more expensive.
Yeah, might as well get one for Quentin.
So for a great raider, so how many potions did you want?
What do you guys think? Do we think we need to stock on potions at all? How we doing on potion supply?
I've got 3 regular ones.
I have 2, I think. You gave me a greater and a common.
Greater.
And then,
one
if you didn't,
normal.
yeah, the one you just got, also Quint. We just got a greater.
I have one of each. I have one greater, one normal.
I have a basic healing on myself.
And hey, if you don't wish to mend
We
your
also have
wounds,
Dragon
I
Jerky.
mean, Captain, have you ever imagined what it would be like to be big?
Invisible.
Are you implying I'm not already big?
Oh, you have a big heart, but your stature, we all know. But with this potion, you'll be the tallest of all your crew.
For how long?
It's a potion to enlarge.
Like a minute?
A minute.
Something like that, yeah. Potion to enlarge. If you didn't want a healing potion, they had some. He also has those. He has lots of potions, so you want the potion to enlarge instead.
Honestly, can I do the trade and just get the Bane Shield? I think I'll just do that. I don't really want a potion that badly.
You know what? If for the Bane shield, that's easier on him. That's just a say. Yeah, that's I think that's fine. For the Vicious Rapier and the Bane shield, that's fine.
Well, I want to buy the Bane Shield and trade the Vicious Rapier for the D6 sword. If that makes sense.
It's not just a straight trade because he's not just gonna basically just make an easy swap. The merchant has to get something out of the deal.
Oh yeah, he's gonna spend money on the shield and do the trade for the sword.
Nice.
That's cool with that.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so
Yeah.
you're gonna spend 500 gold to buy the shield and then also swap him for that. That is perfectly fine. So you can add. I'm sure I haven't made it, but the Bane shield, and then what element do you want on it? Because this depends. Depending on the element, it might be more expensive. Because certain elements are way more important.
I was thinking like a poison or something. That's
Poison's easy. Poison's easy. I'm talking like if you go psychic, force, and like if you start going to the
Force.
special ones, it doesn't.
maybe.
That's
Can we do like acid?
acid's fine.
Yeah, I'll do
Acid's cool.
acid.
That's a normal one. Yep. So you can add an acid rapier to your sheet, and it does an extra d6 of acid damage.
Yeah, I was thinking not poison is going to be fight undead, but I think acid's great.
Yeah, poison.
And plus,
I just
and plus we have a poison weapon now, so we can.
I didn't want you to feel
standard
baited when you
elements.
said like I want a force weapon. I was like, okay, that's not
That's
true.
not really an
That doesn't
element.
work like this.
Alright.
No. Okay, yep. So you buy the
Vibroblade.
Bane Shield for him, which he's very happy to buy the Bane Shield for 500 gold, and then you give him your Vicious, cross that off, and then add just a custom rapier to your sheet. And I'll make it at some point because I can make a rapier do d6 damage. You can't. I don't think you can make that on your own sheet.
You just call it a saber
So-
instead.
I think
Okay.
Well,
I
if
can.
you-
I
if you
did it.
like-
I made my own custom item a while ago. That's what it was. Yeah.
So
You
make,
just reflavor scimitar or something.
Now that
well, no.
Alex
The
bought
reason is
stuff, I know what I want.
it's so AJ when he rolls it, the d6 damage pops in. That's what I'm
Mhm.
talking about. So I can make the actual make acid
Oh, I see.
rapier, make Bane shield, make there was a question. I had that somewhere. There was a question. Price for enchanted shield. Do you still care about enchanting your turtle shield?
No, I'm getting the Bane shield. I guess actually, yeah.
Okay.
Can you enchant it with Bane by any chance? Would that work?
Okay, it's very expensive. So,
Okay.
future price for Sentinel Bane Shield, very expensive. 'Cause now I think you're pushing towards like a very rare item. So
Well, I mean,
like,
just
if-
like putting Bane on the turtle shield is what I'm asking.
okay, so not the Bane Shield. So for future Sentinel Shield, what would it cost? Okay,
I like my turtle shields. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
If Alec doesn't ever get it this time, I would probably buy something with that enchantment on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd probably fit her
And
better anyways.
and shields are unique as well because shields as a whole are just a more valuable item than like a rapier per se. So I just have to think about it. Shields are more expensive. Okay, so make acid rapier, make Bane shield, future Sentinel shield price for turtle shield. Was that all of the ones so far? Question
I
wise.
think so.
Okay. He also has various scrolls, potions of speed. They're just very expensive, so I don't think I tried to list off stuff that we could realistically maybe buy. Lots of first and second level spells. If there's a weird spell, like he has basically any first and second level spell. There's probably some I'm not thinking of that he wouldn't have. He has some third level spells. It's just debatable. Depends what we'd have to talk about. Like if you ask for a Revivify scroll, probably not, but maybe I'd roll for it. It'd be very expensive. +1 base weapons. I'm just kind of just going. Is there anything for I guess Dalen or
On
or
the
AJ?
spot, Navi would want to buy the Sentinel enchantment for something. Just like
That's
the
not
wonder that really
that's not a
fits.
something thing. That's him enchanting it. He has to do that. That's time.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Okay, what do you want it on?
Did it have to be a weapon, or could it be like a hat or like something else like that, like a clothing item?
It would become like an attunement item still.
Okay. She would take off her hat that was a gift from her father, just a regular hat that has like the embroidered rose on it, and would offer that to get enchanted.
Give me 1 second.
That's something I'd want to wear all the time, and I think that kind of fits the character anyway.
And Rogue's going first.
1,000 gold, Dalen.
1,000 gold. Okay. Once we get our
For just the hat,
shares,
yeah.
I should be able to. I think, depending on how much gold we're getting a piece. Right now, I have 600 gold.
Yeah, the
So once we
shield
get shares, maybe.
I have 2.
for just the hat. I think 1,000 would be okay. I give myself freedom to if I find
If
I think
if
it's
we
fine.
have enough, I
think it's
want that. If not, I'll save till I have it, because that's the one thing I
Okay.
really want.
So question. So and it takes him a few days to enchant stuff.
Cool. So probably
Sentinel.
after we get back from the Logan quest, maybe.
Or leave it with
Okay.
them.
Sentinel hat.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm
hat.
going to leave the hat with him while we do the Logan
Okay,
quest. Maybe
okay,
it's
no.
done when we get back. That's what I'm thinking.
Well, you don't have the 1,000 gold yet, though.
It just depends on our share. We haven't split our shares yet. I don't know how much you guys are getting a piece. How much are we getting, guys?
Well, we have a bunch of stuff we're gonna sell, and we have about
Yeah.
3,600 or 3,575. We can probably just split 1,000 right now pretty easily.
Because I have 600 right now on hand. So if you give me 400, I'd be able to just get the enchantment started at least.
We want to go to split like 1,000 each right now.
I'm down.
Okay, we'll
Just
just
get it
split it.
started. That way we can buy items.
All three of us get 1,000 then.
Okay.
Split. And I'll just immediately hand that over then.
I'll take 500 out of my share because I just gave him that much.
You guys just got a
And-
lot more gold added to your sheets.
Yes.
You had way less than that before. So,
I've
let's
had
see.
this gold in my sheet for quite a while.
Let's see. We just almost doubled it.
He's been pocketing.
I quadrupled.
Okay.
Quadruple.
Sentinel hat for Navi, 1,000 gold pieces, and I'll confirm that just to make sure. But I believe just for the hack, that's all it does. My shield must be extra expensive because the shields are just so good. But 20k
Shield's
is
also
crazy.
shield, yeah. If it helps,
20K is so
just
much.
for both roleplay and also just because I want to as well, I'll also buy a healing potion from him just because he likes the little extra too.
A little extra. He mostly wanted a little extra. Also, the other thing because the other way was kind of just
It's
a
just a
straight
trade,
swap,
yeah,
where the
no,
merchant's not
yeah.
getting nothing. He needs to get something part of it. So,
Being
yeah,
familiar
so
with the trader and the fact that he's a cool guy, I'm gonna also buy a healing potion. Just for him.
regular. Yeah, Kivasa's a good guy to keep on your
I
good
like
side. He's so good that Copper Cove is okay with a Roxasha just opening a business and hanging out, just doing
yeah.
his thing, and people are because he's so good.
Plus, I got the
Okay, yeah,
reaper
it worked
done.
for you. Yeah, it worked
Nice.
then. Easy. Okay. So, AJ, did you have any questions like that for me? Stuff like that with Dayland's good because I can I can make sure about it.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Liberty
Um,
banana.
Do you have 5k gold yet, Quentin? I mean,
Guys, can you front me some gold?
I could not. I do not have that much.
I don't
Times 10 what I have on me.
It's alright, alright. I'll be waiting. I'll just keep
when you get to
saving.
5k, you can go with your +1 con.
Yep. And I'm
Okay.
I'm 20% there.
I know, Logan, you have I imagine she roughly gave you can sell your healing potions also, Logan, if you wanted to. She gave you like 250
No.
gold pieces. Is there any? There's probably nothing minor that Cord could really get right away. We gotta go make some money. You gotta join the
I
crew
can-
fully so you can take their bounty.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a
You-
job right
Shit.
now, technically.
I'm gonna probably buy 2 regulars just.
Are
Yeah,
you
that's
sure you
more
want to
caution.
use? You want to use? Are you sure? You already have 2 potions.
Yeah,
So if you want, you
actually,
can. You're dropping half your gold. That's why I'm asking.
yeah, I think I'll just save it.
Okay.
It's probably a better idea to save
If
it
you
and
had
buy
0
something bigger
potions,
later.
if you had 0 potions, for sure you should do that. You have 2 very nice potions right now. I think.
Oh, Cord, while I have you, I think does someone have the wand of cure wounds? That might be me.
Kivasa can refill that also.
Talk to Gut about it. I think it'd be good that the person that can cunning action dash up to people.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right. I gave it to
Someone who
you.
can't cast
That's
spells
right.
should
yeah.
probably want it. Yeah.
How many?
But the mention of refilling it.
How many
yes.
charges are left on that?
I think it's only
like
one.
3 times. So probably 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So say you have 1 left. Oh, because I think if you use the last one, it breaks.
Yeah, it
right?
breaks. That's why we're
Yeah.
like, we're not going to use that
Oh
last
shit.
charge.
Okay.
So
okay.
we may want to
Good.
refill it if we can.
So
Yeah.
what? So it's a wand of cure wounds. Let me give me 1 second.
Yep.
I thought I had 7 charges for some reason.
I don't know what it has, to be honest.
I think didn't you roll for it? I think when you first found it or something, and that's why it had less. I don't remember, to be honest.
Oh, it had less because it was half used already. Maybe
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I don't remember though. It was already okay. So my list. Okay, is this? 1d8 plus 1. It heals 1d8 plus 5 charges. Does that sound? I don't know how many. I'm trying to figure out how many charges it has.
Whenever I look up the item, I don't see it. Was it one?
It's
that-
not a real item. It's not a real
Gotcha.
thing.
He just put a custom in his sheet then.
Yeah, it's like a D8 plus 1.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's 1d8 plus 1 because it's just like the item
It has
itself.
to have the
has
default.
the-
Yeah, default. charge in it.
I'm trying to find the max it holds because that affects how much Kivasa puts into it and like the money it costs. And I can't find. You know what? I'm gonna type that out. Let me look about it because honestly, there's a chance it'd be too expensive. He could make it be a permanent real magic item, but I don't think you guys want to spend the money on it.
That'd be a cool future investment, but
So I think So I think part of the same question, I'm gonna look up what it would cost because he can make it. He can. What is it? I think it's called a longevity enchantment. He can make it so it keeps lasting. It's just another enchantment he does. Oh, he does. He can do. I forgot what it's called. Somebody typed it. I'll forget. Wand of.
Can you put longevity on people? Just asking.
Oh,
That'd be
you
sick,
wish
dude.
to have a potion of longevity?
It keeps me going. It's something I might be interested
Oh yes, it could give you as many years as Aikivasa has.
in. At least under that.
Okay, you're not gonna want to buy it. It's expensive.
Yeah, 100,000 gold.
Yeah, you're in there a little less than 10k. They're thousands of gold because what it does. Have you ever had these before, AJ? We've had these before in other games.
No.
I think. Potion of longevity. When you drink this, your physical age is reduced. And this can go all the way down to a minimum of 13 years. However, each time you drink it, there's a 10% chance that you could age instead. It was a cool potion where it's suspended in like this amber liquid with a scorpion's tail, like an adder fang, a dead spider, and then there's a tiny heart inside of it. Also, it's a cool potion.
So
And
sorry.
and if you drink it, yeah, there's a chance that we'll roll in like 1d6 plus 6, and you'll go down in years.
use it
Or
instead,
is that what I know we've had one
because
before?
a bunch of people aged up and we had to age down Nathan.
it,
we did.
it
I
can
thought the ghost
directly.
made him old though.
Yeah,
That was one way. Yeah, I think I
his
also
life,
had a
yeah.
potion of longevity somewhere.
Oh, I
Um,
see. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that's what he had. But you're in
That turns
thousands.
Nathan to an old man.
I'll
and the
say
other game of the potions are
Hey, AJ, save your gold. The meme's not worth it. If you
I
find
know.
one,
I
if
want
you
to
find,
get that too.
however, if you find one in the wild though, then for sure drink it right
For
away.
yeah, for 1,000.
They fuck.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I want to be
But
young
it-
forever.
That's a very rare potion. So wand of cure wounds price. There was another question someone just asked that was good. Oh, it was he can do he can transfer properties of one item to another.
That's cool.
Um, so say you had okay, we'll just do Gut's thing. So Gut, you had your vicious rapier. Say you guys wanted to make Dalen's crossbow a vicious crossbow. Kivasa with money can transfer that enchantment to another item.
okay.
Cool. He could also say out in the wild you found like in Arcane Academy when you guys found that really cool battle axe none of you could use.
Mm-hmm.
For a lot of money, you could give that to Kivasa, and he could steal the enchantment off it and place it on another item.
Nice.
It's very expensive though. It's a lot. It's thousands of gold still. But something think about in the future that may happen where you like say that I could see interesting things where you guys would want to do that. I think it's called like transmogrifying is what that's called, or it's like a transfer rune. I think it's a Pathfinder thing. I stole it from
Transmodification Central.
something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it is trans magic. That's exactly what it is.
Trans.
Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Can enchant. Oh, he can also create magic items. So say you guys wanted a magic item like created, he can do that. So like if you wanted a stone of good luck and he doesn't have one in his inventory, he could craft one. It's just expensive and takes time. So
is my eye actually lucky?
oh, that is most lucky. Just don't take it out.
Yeah.
You look very cool though, Captain.
Thank you.
Can you still see normal, or is everything green out of it?
I see. Okay.
It's RP.
Yeah, I'm just checking. Knowledge is good to have.
The functional eye. Kind of.
It still looks really cool.
How fucking bad would it be to see half green? That'd be so miserable.
Dude, I go mad. That's like
But it's just like being in the Matrix movie.
I would
it's like the 3D glasses.
Yeah.
Same thing with you, Dalen. Is you something you learn as Kivasa sees like your crossbow. Oh, so you have encountered a dragon and blessed your weapon with its oil.
I?
Cave dragon, weird thing.
Should you encounter more dragons of the same variety, you could increase that enchantment. I could do it as well if you have the coin.
Probably in future investment, but how much?
I'd have to look. It's at least 500 gold. I'd have to think about it.
figured.
I'll look later.
It's at least
I
500.
had to think about it. What I don't want to do is I don't want to tell you guys a price and then I realize later on it's a very strong item and I take it away. That's not
Yeah,
fun.
That's
So
understandable.
so I want to just be in, especially because I don't know how any of this. And honestly,
Like
for this
each
campaign,
level you do it increases the price like double
And-
or something. I don't know.
and I don't really care too much about balance with this game as much. This one is more for fun. Frost Maiden is a little bit more
Yeah.
hardcore. So price for increase on crossbow. But he also something you learn is he can tell if say you find more dragons, you could continuously upgrade this. If
cool. I like that.
yeah.
More dragon
so-
sacks.
Something weird happens if you use it from other dragons. If you find an actual green dragon, it's a bit more special.
Yeah, it's a
Dude, can I make
weaker-
a
it's weaker
Hydra crossbow?
sub-dragon.
It has every element. That'd be cool.
Um,
Stack those elements on it.
okay. Is there anything else with this guy's shop or question-wise or anything we should talk about before we start wrapping up things?
Don't think I have anything that I want to buy.
Yeah, yours right
that's-
now, Logan, is probably looking at the inventory and thinking for the future what would be most
Because probably within a single job, you'll probably have enough to buy like a 500 gold item,
Yeah.
depending on how well the job goes.
And you guys have a bit more gold than I thought you did, so I might give Logan a little bit more starting gold because you have like last I look at AJ's sheet and AJ just fucking his sheet's not correct anymore as of yesterday. She went from having like 200 something gold. That's not the case anymore.
God had like 9 gold and it's like 5.
I know. That's why. So I actually thought I might be giving Logan too much when I saw one like 200, 250. And then so now I'm thinking it's like because I wanted to just match up with you guys roughly. He probably should have a little bit less, but just roughly. Okay, you know what? Let's do. Unless there's anything specifically at Kivas's, just some general stuff. In the market, you guys can buy hookahs. It's for RP, but you guys can get flavored tobacco, buy hookahs, and smoke on the
Nice.
ship if you wanted to.
Ooh,
There's
I want
lots
a
of-
hookah.
You can go buy a fucking hookah. I don't fucking remember what they cost, to be honest. I'd say for like 10 gold piece, you get a hookah and multiple smelling
At least
fancy
500.
like tacos. These are not magic items.
Yeah.
The magic these are not. So the hookah, like if you get 10 gold pieces, AJ, you can have as many flavored tobacco flavors as you want, and you can say what they are your own and whatever.
Fabulous.
And so you
I'll
guys
say
can
it
get
next
hookahs.
time.
There's the treasure map seller. If you guys, I think I've shown you guys her art before. She's called the cartographer, and she has a whole bunch of maps she sells. Have you guys not seen that lady before? I'm assuming no, so let me show her then, because she has
Doesn't
very cool
sound-
art. I thought I showed the cartographer. This lady with the freedom. You guys did see because you memed on the freedom on her chest, because she's a freeman.
Freedom.
Freedom!
Yeah. So
Brutal.
and she's known as the cart. Maybe I haven't showed you this. Someone made fun of the freedom on her chest. I know that, unless that's another art. But the cartographer.
I remember her now. I remember those.
And she smells. She's big boobs.
Big booba.
She's got
Big
a
booba.
and she'll
I
there
like
you
it.
can buy
Respectfully.
you can buy masks from her ranging from common up to rare.
Alternate reality. That's my girlfriend.
There's giblins in the market
Lady.
selling various pickled exotic fruits called trop pickles. There's a fast food shacks named something fishy. They sell fried fish. You can buy incense and it burns and repels insects. You can buy gourds of a salve which you can place on yourself like a grease and it keeps insects away. As a reminder, you guys did, well, Mark did, but you guys did get swarm. Insects are a thing on jungle sometimes. There's something called Tej. It's a special type of alcohol. It's an amber-colored fermented honey drink, and you can buy gallons of Tej, mugs, whatever. Fruits, wines, ales, oils, perfumes. There's beasts. You could buy a flying monkey, a flying snake, a parrot. They're just gonna die, but you can buy one if you wanted to.
I should
just don't
really
bring
get
them
a
anywhere.
parrot.
You can buy a parrot. Parrots are 25 gold pieces. They're not very expensive.
You said
That's sick.
25?
Did you say 25?
It's 20, but it's not like a familiar. It's a bird.
I know.
You're buying a case, so yeah. It's
No,
yeah, parrot,
do you want a parrot?
yeah, parrot's 25 gold pieces.
A parrot would be very fitting for our captain.
Just one, or do you want a couple, or... I kind of want
Just a
one.
fucking couple.
It's gonna be like 10 of them.
Jeez,
10? That's a lot of bird shit.
dude, Voxel's just gonna eat them. You gotta keep them
You're
away
right.
from them.
Fuck the ferret. We're not getting a ferret.
You can have one. You can get
Alright,
multiple. They're gonna end up dying.
The flying
That's all
snake.
going.
It's expensive.
Well, because flying snakes are an actual. They can do some things. Many people use flying snakes as recon.
You guys remember what they did to us, right?
They deal
Yeah.
damage. They're sneaky.
Oh,
they're
no.
small, and they can fly. Flying
They
snakes
wrecked. They wrecked Navi.
they're
at one
very
point.
useful. They can die quickly.
Volatile's gonna eat one if you get one is the issue.
You just have to. If you have one, Volatile or people stay away from it. If you guys bought 10, I'm eating 8 of them. I mean, Volatile, there's no way he doesn't.
A
But
flying
there's a
snake
little.
does sound pretty dope, though. I'm not gonna lie.
They are very cool. It's just
I like
if it's just gonna be sad when you use it and it dies.
I'm not gonna throw it into combat, but
There you go. There you go. Then yeah. So some of the things, it is expensive. Yeah, a flying snake is very cool. I don't think we need one of these, but I think we have a couple. There's spy glasses here. I think we're okay.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good.
we-
Yeah, I have one, and technically, I think
I might like
Maria had
Robo
one.
50 gold, but that's just some of the general kind of the
Hmm.
general market some stuff. Okay.
Rowboats.
It's not a bad idea to have an extra rowboat if your one gets.
Because we only have one, right? Only one right now.
I
It's not
believe
a
you
bad
guys have
investment at
one.
all.
Yeah, we should probably get another one.
Okay,
get a
you can
second
buy
one.
a rowboat and just put it somewhere in your guys' inventory, something, so someone knows you guys just have
I'll
an extra one.
take the gold out of the group bag and add it to the items.
Put
Perfect.
it in our pirate booty that we have an
That's
extra.
what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Nice.
rowboat's a nice little. It's not a bad thing to have it. Along that same line gets boring. Rope, rations, boring shit like that.
Boring.
But you guys probably need rations for your crew
Yeah,
to come
yeah,
up.
rations.
Yeah,
So
alright.
it's the boring stuff, but it's probably, and we don't have to do this now. We could even Discord chat over that because it's just. But you guys probably want to buy some rations.
There we go.
God
Nice, you
dang.
got it working.
Yeah, I had just put it in as like a text. I had to actually put the
Okay.
modifier on.
Yeah.
Is there anything else shopping downtime wise you guys need to do before you sail to help out Cord?
You can probably do all the selling shit later out of game, honestly.
That's fine, and even that,
Yeah.
text me in Discord and we can do that over there. Because unless you guys really like doing that in session, I feel like it's more fun to get that out of the way, and then we can go and do quests and stuff.
That's fair.
That's true.
And we'll probably need to take gold out of the thing to pay the crew.
I think we had a number in there. I think you guys can discuss it, but in my
Get
opinion,
to like
a fat
480.
a fat 1 month payments you guys don't got to think about it again is nice.
My good
You
is
can
go
do
ahead and take out 480 from the group bag and just say we paid them. I think that's what it came
As
down
I go
to
for
a
it.
month.
Yeah, that's fine with me. One less thing to worry about.
And then mark it as 1 month paid.
Um,
So we have it
wi-
written down.
As you've paid, if you do this well, if you paid them in advance, Roma is no longer in the bad morale zone. She goes up. She's not like as much as she's not a simp like York, but she's very much like she's happy now. It's good to pay people ahead of time, and just to pay them in general. So we did all that. Unless something else you guys wish to do, I can sail us towards the job with Cord, and we can end as you guys see what that whole deal is.
Sure.
Okay.
I like it.
So let me see. Let me make sure nothing, because I'll show you. I think it was Dalen that asked earlier about if we'll get done. You guys will quickly see why this is. We weren't going to get this done in an hour. Let's see. Not the Philosopher's Stone mission. We're ignoring that. Fuck all.
Don't worry, Alric. We're getting the stone
Fucking
soon.
taking another goddamn week.
God damn it.
Okay. So as you guys sail, following the rough coordinates where the Mother Superior had divined, you head towards. Let's see. Okay. You come across an area with large, jagged rocks and crashing waves. As you mark the approach to a massive sea cave. Shadowed by overhanging cliffs, the wreck of a once proud ship rests half submerged in the tide, its mast split like a toothpick. Debris floats throughout the water, along with various sailors. You see broken barrels, snapped rigging, and bodies bloated and silent, gently swaying in the current. As the ship approaches the mouth of the cave, the water begins to still. The winds hush. As you all look inside and make me, actually, I'd say probably would be Dalen that does this. Dalen takes his spyglass, roll perception with advantage.
Cool.
He absolutely does that.
27.
Okay. With such a good roll,
Damn.
here's what you see. Because as you guys are going, and I can show. You
I like
see
this map.
one thing you see, Dalen,
Ooh.
a massive, monstrous swordfish that swims throughout, and you see it devours a body, and then it goes back in the water. You also see, walking along the beach, some old friends of yours. The Kuatoa.
Bum, bum,
I'm
bum.
gonna get kidnapped again.
As the Kuatoa, as it seems to be a cave overran by the Kuatoa. And with that, as with such a high roll, you also can hear the sounds of a man in pain, a whipping sound, but then the man weirdly laughs as he's whipped. And that is where we will end our session tonight.
No, it's Hellraiser. All right.
Logan, you can put your dude on the ship.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for playing. It's hard to judge how long
You just gotta
downtime
Go
stuff
right
takes.
here,
Yeah.
Travis
Little
would
bit.
have hated that session.
Yeah, that
You
was
gotta
all we did. That
position
was
the
that was
head properly.
that
There
whole
we go.
session
Stop
too.
being.
I'm glad we did the scrying stuff finally. You guys got to learn about some of your background
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah,
Very
See, guts
happy.
shit.
And I think Alex was good for you. Alex, you kind of know because we talked about stuff, but it's good as the player to actually physically see stuff and see tokens and art.
I agree.
Like,
it gave me a bit more of an idea. What's happening
give you an
to my
idea,
backstory.
and I really like that map too. I think the map
It is cool.
Question. So all those guys look like Gut, right?
They
You're
all look like white. They all look
twins.
like white kobolds. Yep.
Okay.
A whole fucking.
Same faces.
Yeah, they look. Well, you know, they look. It's up to you. It's up to you if you can tell them apart. I guess that's art. Yeah, they look different though, but they are.
Okay.
Here's what it is. The younger
Like, are they
kobold is.
clones?
Okay, here's the no. They're different people. The younger a kobold is, the more uniform they start to look. The older they get, they start to become more unique. Like the elders and stuff, obviously look unique and stand out. But the young ones, the hatchlings, the freshborns, they all look very similar. Gut's older. He's an older kobold by this point, so he's not just a
he stands
hatchling,
out more.
youngling anymore.
Yeah.
And
Gotcha.
Guts. Yeah, I liked that scene. Guts. AJ's was way nicer.
A little more
Mine was
relaxed.
nice. Yours was
But
it was
in AJ's backstory, it's a major arc. So when you guys want to go do that, know that's like we're vesting into that for a while. That you guys going through
Especially
very.
if we do the dungeony thing at all.
It's a very weird. It's not. It's like a very weird dungeon crawl where it is a dungeon, but it's like